D&D game with all my friends and our DM from Spain. They're really good at making me not look lame. You should check out the Cognitive Merchant, where all the money should be spent. Hello and welcome to Barovia Bites, an amazing show with a beautiful site. And my name is Baylor Manson. Welcome to a brand new show with some great people here. We Yay! We got a new show. Oh my god! All right, here we go. All right. Well, first off, special thanks to everybody that has shown up to this game. This is absolute honor and a pleasure to have you guys. So this is really exciting for me. So welcome to Barovia Bites. We're here to tell stories in D&D. Obviously, that's the main thing. We are here with Ty, Thea, and Grebo.
Thea and Grebo.
Thea and Grebo. Ross, the boss.
Hey. Ross Cam.
Neil, not deGrasse Tyson. And Shahead of the game.
Oh, my days. Oh, my days. I love it. A good.
Oh, no.
Good one. That was good.
Terrible.
With that being said, I'm gonna
Oh, my days. Good start. Good start. Good start. Love it.
Thank you.
That was 10 out of 10.
Much appreciated. Grebo, would you like to take it away?
Yeah, guys. I'm Grebo. This is Thea. We're the Cognitive Merchant. We make awesome D&D stuff from leather. We've got a few shout-outs. First of all, we are going to be at Games Expo UK. So come and find us there. That'd be really awesome. We're going to be selling things like sets of leather armor. We've got lots of beautiful dice cups like these that we make. Dice bags. And then our internet famous all-in-one DM kits. We'll have a showcase one there, and you can come down and place orders and whatnot. But come check us out. We're all over Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and we have a lovely website. But just type in The Cognitive Merchant in Google, and you'll find us. Cool. Over to Ross.
Hey, I'm Ross. I just want to give a quick shout out to Fanboy3, really awesome gaming shop in Manchester. They sell every board game you can imagine under the sun. It's like walking into a massive library. But they do D&D Adventure League every Wednesday night. Sometimes I DM, sometimes I'm playing, so you can say hi to me down there. They do every other Sunday as well. So here's Sunday, not next one, and then again the one after. They usually get 2 sessions in the same day. If you want to come down, give it a go, they can give you a pre-gen character sheet and get you introduced to the game without really doing too much. It's fantastic because you're always guaranteed to play. Doesn't matter, you've got to balance the teams or the tables, don't worry about schedules. And they sell Cognitive Merchant stuff, so another reason to come down. Hey! Cool. And then up to Neil, who is above me on my screen anyway.
That's right. So, hi. Yes, I just wanted to tell you about a short film that I'm making, Court of Crows. If you go to Instagram at Court of Crows, you'll be able to see all behind the scenes, making of props and things like that. Or you can follow my Instagram for my photography at distinct_photo for various cosplay and other photo shoot shenanigans.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And I think that's everyone. Okay, so, and I am the lovely DM hosting this game right now. And with us, we have 5 beautiful players with us today.
4 and me.
Oh no, I'm looking at my screen.
At least you chose
right now. I'm looking at my screen. I see 4 screens. I'm like, oh yeah, B and you two are together right now. So I'm like, oh yeah.
Just one quick thing. If you're an American listener and you want to see the amazing products that we just talked about in Cognitive Merchant, you can go to mechacon.com. That's mechacon.com, and you can still get the early bird tickets for that. And we will be having a table there selling amazing Cognitive Merchant stuff with also Torchlight.
Yes,
So.
yeah, that's something else we wanted to give a quick shout out to, actually, that I forgot. We in Manchester, where we are, there's another company that make amazing D&D candles. They do all kinds of things with these candles, like some of them have little dice in them. Some of them, when they burn down, they kind of bleed out and stuff, like a different color. Some of them smell of different things. but they're all amazing things like beholders and orcs and goblins and elves. So they're pretty cool stuff. Some of them are used as like timers, so that you can time things within your game.
That's awesome.
You could check them out. Torchlight Candles.
And with that out the way, shall we get into the game, guys?
Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah!
So, we mentioned at the start that this is called Barovia Bites. However, in this first encounter, as it is our first time playing, some of us, like myself, haven't DM'd in a long time. So I would like to just start off a bit easy, getting into the swing of things, and then the next time we play, we will be doing Curse of Strahd. But before that, let's talk about our characters, shall we? In our lovely dual people in the screen down here, we have Rex Saramil, I hope I pronounced that right, and Karma. Would you like to introduce us to your character for us, please?
My character is Rex Aramil. He is a kind of druidish ranger, quite good with a bow, but he first and foremost is a bounty hunter. He takes jobs wherever he can get them, but he has a flawless reputation for making sure that he can find and capture or kill his target. He's a little gruff, a little world-worn, let's say, but a decent demeanor. He tends to, he's a bounty hunter. He brings in the bad guy, and he enjoys the fact that it's the bad guy who's bringing it.
Sorry.
And I was going to say, and Karma as well. Go ahead.
My character is a half-elf monk called Karma, because Karma's going to get you. She has been raised by monks in a secluded monastery, and basically got bored and decided to go travel the world and find adventures. And I'm assuming that's how she's gonna find the rest of the people. Or not people.
Going on adventure.
Everyone loves going on an adventure.
She's just curious, looking for adventure.
Next on our list, we have Peter. Would you like to introduce us to your lovely human, Peter?
Yes, so Peter couldn't get a more human name than that. He comes from a pretty dark background. He's comes from a pretty broken, pretty scary home. Some horrible stuff happened. I'm not going to go into all of the backstory now because I wrote it and it freaked me out. But didn't realize how good I was at doing that at the time. Won't go into the whole backstory, but during a pretty eventful evening in his family home, he ended up making a pact with something in the darkness, and pretty much ended up torching his house and leaving and never coming back. Since then, he has been pretty much trying to stop bad things happening to good people wherever he can. He's the sort of guy that will fight you over a spilt beer, but still donate to charity and save a damsel in distress at the same time. So, it should be an interesting mix.
It should be indeed. It should be very useful in this sort of party makeup, which I've seen so far. Next on our list, we have Osborne Gretchan, I think is the correct pronunciation. Is that right?
Grayshan, sir. Grayshan.
My apologies. Grayshan.
Thank you.
Would you like to introduce us to your character?
So Osborne is pretty much the exact opposite of Peter, who he is rich. He had a great home. He also made a pact to get power because he likes power. He just wants more, and he likes the finer things in life, and use that power to get whatever he wants.
That is respectable. Anything for that lust of power to become the strongest person.
The strongest, the richest, the most entertaining, whatever comes.
And last but not least, our lovely host, Mivik Vert. Introduce us to your character, Cash.
Why, hello there. My name is Mivik, and I also I'm a Furbolg sorcerer, and I travel around with my little kitten named Little Bit. I I used to work at a small town selling stuff, and unfortunately, it got ruined. And now I'm just a traveler trying to set up pop-up shops anywhere, bazaars that are available and accessible for me. And yeah, just simple man making some simple coin. And the rest of my dark story, dark backstory is it's all on Loki.
On a Loki, keeping it to yourself. Keep your cards to your chest.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, wonderful. Okay, so you all find yourself amongst a plethora of other adventurers traveling on a cart, as per usual, in your adventurous adventures, looking for gold, looking for a coin, or power. Now, amongst these group of people, you find yourself becoming more adjusted to each other. Whether that is because you see something in one another, or that they have further use for you. Whatever the case may be, you find yourself amongst this car, and you're going towards a place called the Cloverwall Roadhouse, because you've heard of someone who is willing to pay good coin if you can help them in their request. On your ride towards this inn, you've heard many things about the place. It's surrounded by a town called Hillsfar, which is known recently to have a bit of illicit thing going on around there, but you don't know nearly enough to just to judge it right now. Currently, you're sat in this car, and you're really bored because you've done this journey several times before in your life, whether it's been through previous adventures or traveling from one city to another. As you're sat down, a lovely man walks up to you, one of the drivers of this car. He comes and sits down next to you, and he introduces himself. You've seen him before, but he wants to sit down and have a chat with you, and wants to ask what you're planning on doing in this town, because it's apparently quite dangerous around this area. He calls himself, let me see my name if I got it right, Milwack, a wood elf. A wood elf who's just quite worn down. He's got a bit of armor on. He has a spear on his back, and he comes sits next to the other two elves, Rexamaril and Karma, and he's like, "Hello, you look like a. Hold on, just a quick question. Are you both males or females?"
I'm a female.
I'm a male.
And a male. Okay, so he sits down next to the female and sort of like eyes her up a bit, and you can tell just by his you can tell just by the look in his eye that he's got some. He's trying to hit it on with Karma. The rest of you are completely aware of this, and he sits down and sits next to me. And he's like, "You're a mighty strong-looking adventurer. What are you doing in such a group like this, if I might ask? Wouldn't you rather be with someone strong such as myself?" You can feel the cringe. You can feel the cringe like oozing away from this character, as you can see a little bit of sweat dripping from his dark brown hair, and his lips are kind of like shaking a bit as he's speaking to you. It's like he's not used to this sort of conversation, or he's done it several times before and fails each time.
I'm just gonna carry on. I'm sat there wrapping my hands, because monks. And at first I ignore him, but when he says the last sentence, I'm just going to look at him and say, "I can take care of myself, thank you, and I think it's none of your business."
Yeah, I get. Damn it! Why does this always happen to me? Why?
And just as he's muttering, Rex kind of turns slightly to the side, taps him on the shoulder,
And
as he turns around, he just says, "What is it exactly that you want?"
Nothing. Are you two friends or anything like that?
We work together.
Oh, you work together. Oh, I see. Where have you worked before together?
Let's just say we've worked together. Now, what do you want?
Nothing. I'm just the man who's driving this car, and since it's a bit slow right now, I wanted to talk to people and, get to know everyone.
Questions.
Do you want to make me a, let's say a perception check or insight check, whichever one you want to do.
Yeah, I'll throw that. I will roll
Meanwhile,
it.
while this is going on, I'll just be sat in the corner, like flicking a gold coin, casino style, with my fingers, just gently giggling at.
I got a
ridiculousness.
crit +5.
Oh, good start. Good start.
First roll of the game.
Nice.
Yeah, man. That's what I like
First
to see.
roll.
Good
So-
signs. Good signs.
Okay, so you just by looking at this character, you can tell a plethora of things. One, he's clearly very unconfident with himself, as he's now muttering after being rejected by the lovely Karma. Two, he's not as strong as he turns out. He brings himself out to be. He seems quite weak. He has a very small posture, and like when you look past his like really beefy armor, you can see what seems to be like, and I do mean beefy. This is like really coated in like a thick metal. You're surprised he's managed to keep himself up with the amount of weight that's bearing down on him. You can tell by the little parts in between his armor that he's got very scrawny look to him, and that this is when he's like moving around, he's adjusting himself quite often. And obviously, you can tell he's trying to hit on Karma, and he's failing in doing so. He and once he realizes that you're giving him the ups and downs, he sort of like pulls his head down and walks away from the conversation. As this happens, you hear a laugh coming from across the other side of the cart, sat next to Peter, of all people. And it seems to be like a sort of a ruffian, I guess is the best way to put it. He's dressed in like a really run-down white t-shirt, and he's got himself a nice little small short sword just chilling on his belt. And he starts laughing as he sees this event play out, and he nudges Peter on the side. It's like, get a load of that guy, man. What's he think he's planning?
I just kind of laugh along with him. I think it's I think it's quite funny watching him fail. My ears kind of pricked up when he started trying to bother Karma, but since she shut him down quite so spectacularly, I kind of leave him be. Don't worry, don't bother him too much. Just kind of let him fail spectacularly on his own. But yeah, sharing a joke with him. But I'm not interested in talking to this guy. He's some random on a bus.
He's
Not
like,
a coach.
Yeah, he starts, even though you're ignoring him, he sort of like looks at you and he starts murmuring to himself like, man, just another ignorant human. And starts like walking off as well. And he looks toward the side of the car, and you, as you turn your head to notice as well, it's getting on towards midday at this point, and you see what seems to be the two-story inn which you're going to, called Cloverwall Roadhouse, coming up quite close towards you. And as you get off the cart, a lovely wood elf friend turns around and looks at you, especially Karma, and says, "Have a nice time here. Don't oh no, what am I even saying? And then he just like gets his horse, quickly turns it around, and starts off with the other passengers as you're left outside the inn. Just before he leaves, actually, sorry, I forgot to mention this. Just before he leaves, he gives you all a letter, which is sort of like an invitation. He says, "You'll need this to get inside. You're looking for a broad-shouldered show human. You'll recognize her when you see her." And then he dashes off, as previously mentioned. So you're now stood outside this really drastic-looking inn. It looks a bit run down, but not so much that it's like decrepit. It's just a run-of-the-mill inn. This is a lot taller than usual. You're not used to seeing quite large inns. Usually they're like 1 or 2 stories. This one is quite big in comparison. And there's a guard outside the door who's just sort of staring you down, and he looks at you and he's just sort of like eyeing you up, and he sort of like gives you all a quick glance, and he's like, "All right, mate, what can I do for you all?"
Yeah,
So
likewise.
So he gets a letter, and he looks at it, and he sort of looks at you, he looks at it again, and he's like, "You lot are a brave bunch," and he grabs a letter off all of you, and then he opens the door. As you're inside the first floor, you notice that it's quite empty right now. There's a few people upstairs, not drinking. They're just sort of chatting away. Some of them at the bar are drinking as well, but there seems to be a loud noise coming from the lower section of this area. And the guard, once he takes you inside, he points down towards the basement and points you in that direction and tells you to go down there.
Okay.
Rex, kind of before he heads down, turns to the guard and says, "Is there a bar down there or just up here?"
No, there's a bar downstairs as well. There's also a play going on right now, which is why it's quite loud.
Right. Just out of interest, is there any jobs going around here? Like, bad people that need to be brought in kind of thing? Bounties and such?
Bad people?
Like, the kind that I could get paid for?
Yeah. There's definitely someone down there you can talk to. Her name's Olisara Lightsong. Go speak to her.
All right, thanks. And I literally just clap him on the back with like was it like friendship? Just
Yeah. He sort of like nudges forward a bit as he wasn't expecting it, and he looks at you and he like slams you on the back as well as he pushes you a good few feet.
Yeah. I stumble off, nearly coughing up a lung.
And he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, I did not mean to do that. My apologies. I will leave you to it."
It's all right. It's all right.
So, as you make your way down towards this low basement, you realize that it's full of benches right now, facing an ornate hand puppet stage. The air is cool, musty, and thick with the smell of 2 oil lamps that burn behind the stage. A few puppets with human features wearing red feathered hats whack away at other puppets with elven, dwarven, and halfling features with tiny wooden swords. You appear to have arrived in the middle of it, and as the puppets that have been fighting with these swords get cut down, I guess you can call it, the crowd erupts in roars as you hear the chants of names such as Torin and Lord Nothamal, as a heroic puppet strikes a dazzling pose and exits the stage. Without even giving time to sort of understand what is going on, you see what seems to be a female elf in a simple traveler's cloak come out from behind the stage, and she's got the golden armored puppet clutched in her hands. She seems to be the one that the guard mentioned previously. As she looks at you, all coming down the stairs, and makes her way towards her. Is there anything you want to do while she's coming towards you right now?
I'm paying attention to the play. I want to see what it's about.
Oh, you can hear the crowd chanting some names that you're not familiar with. Some people you hear murmuring of some historical event. If you want to make me a perception check, you can see if you can listen in.
Can I do the same?
Yeah, of course.
20?
Pardon?
20.
Okay. Yeah, you hear the ruckus around, and it appears to be of recent history of Hillsfar. Something to do with red plumes defeating pompous elves and dwarves and halflings.
Okay.
As you hear that, you start to feel a bit uneasy as you see the crowd around you. You start to notice that a lot of them are now giving you some looks. The ones who aren't human right now, so that is just, so that would be Rexamar, Karma, Mivik. I believe Osborne and Peter are humans, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rest of you are getting some really funny looks right now, but nothing like what's the word? Violent looks, but just like, oh no, look who it is.
Rex would like to just have he's looking around the room and he's just trying to clock everybody to see if there's any threats anywhere. That's what he's basically going to do.
I get scared and turn invisible.
As you are looking around, you notice that one of your party members has suddenly disappeared. He seems like he was there and now he is not.
That's okay. I can still smell him. He's there.
Peter's going to keep an eye on the crowd as well. He's going to keep an eye, make sure that the those that aren't human that are getting the looks are, not going to get in trouble. He's not going to start anything, but he'll certainly step in if he needs to.
There doesn't seem to be like anyone who looks like they're about to clench their fist and have a throwdown with you, which is a good thing from your perspective, as there is quite a lot of people down here. As I should not have drank Coke. As the woman in the cloak with a golden armored puppet walks up towards you, and she says to you, "Welcome, friends. My name is Olisara Lightsong. I thought a glimpse of the propaganda that passes for entertainment in these parts might be illuminating. We who harp wish to enlist your service. What faction is everyone? Just as a quick note."
Well, I would. Oh God,
Do you know what? I didn't actively pick one, but normally with the alignment thing, I always go with the alignment thing, which, to be fair, would be the Harpers anyway.
Harpers.
Yeah, it would have been because of my alignment.
I'll be Emerald Enclave.
The Emerald and Karma.
Elf.
That must probably gonna be Emerald Enclave as well.
And Mivik, what are you, my friend?
I'm pretty neutral, but I guess Emerald as well.
No, you don't have to choose a faction, of course. You can be the most neutral person ever and still kick ass.
Fair enough. Right, fair enough.
Osborne, have you got a faction that you are a part of?
I will go with the Lord's Alliance.
Lord's Alliance. Okay. Peter, you notice immediately that this person is also part of the Harpers. And you recognize that she has the Harpers logo, I think it is, which is basically a harp, I believe. It's
pretty much, yeah.
It is very subtly and obviously shown on her cloak. She says to you, she notices you immediately, and she says, "In the past half dozen 10 days, several farmsteads between Hillfar and Comanthor Forest have been raided. I presume, knowing this group right now that I see in front of me, that you guys are here looking for some work, from what I've heard. So I would wish to enlist you in helping me find out why these places have been raided and where the farmers have gone, as they have also disappeared, never to be heard from again. The latest clan to go missing was the Tin Fellows, a lovely family of halflings who have aided my allies in the past, and I would really like to see them rescued and avenged if necessary."
Rex just kind of nods his head acceptingly.
Happy to do that.
Yeah. Peter's the same. Just kind of happy to get involved, happy to help.
Osborne, what's your view on this?
How much per head? What's it worth? For rescuing them, or dead, or returning their bodies.
Of course, I would offer you, let's say, 20 gold apiece.
Okay.
How does that sound to you?
Seems fair for now.
For now. But, of course, anything you find along the way you can keep. And I'll offer you 60 gold pieces to help you right now, to get yourself a drink.
Peter just wants to clarify, when you say per head, do you mean per villain slain or per villager returned?
Let's say per villager returned. Dead or alive.
Okay, so you don't want actual heads then?
No. Of course, if I had my lovely halfling friend's head given to me by you guys, I would be quite concerned.
No, not the heads of the halflings, the heads of the people that kidnapped them.
Well, the issue with that is there have been rumors going around that these group of people known as the Red Plumes have been actively kidnapping people again. But I've always thought of it as a tall tale, just to scare kids and nothing more. However, in recent developments, these stories might be more credible, and I suggest that if you encounter a group of Red Plumes, it may be a good opportunity to find out where my friends might have been taken. If you want to know, I can give you the directions to the farmstead where the Tin Fellows were last located, and she gives you a small map which shows you basic directions towards the location. It's about a day's journey.
I'll take the map.
You will be.
I like.
Yeah, she says to you, you will be the first eyes on the ground representing the Harpers in this case. And other than that, I do hope that you manage to find my friends, and I wish you safe journey if you do find them. I would be very grateful if you could bring them back to me.
Who else was it that went missing?
Who is it that went missing? Well, in the recent news I've heard, it would be around between a family of halflings, between 6 and 10 people. Last I recall, it has been a while since I've met them recently.
Right. And was it just the Tin Fellows that went missing, or was there other families?
No, there have been several families, mainly farmers, that have gone missing, and we're
But
not
the
sure
Tin
why.
Fellows but the Tin Fellows were the last.
They were the last one we've heard of. Yes,
And they were all farmers.
they seem to be all farmers. Yeah.
Has any of the livestock been taken as well?
Last
Or is it
I
just
saw,
people?
it's just been the people. The livestock has been left.
Just the people. Livestock,
but-
crops, the belongings.
Belongings and everything have been left behind. Anything in
Between
their
the-
house, anyway.
Between the first family that was taken and the last, has it been getting closer into town or further away?
It's been getting closer into town.
Right.
And which side of which direction have they been coming from? Have they been coming from east, west, towards the
Let me
town?
quickly check. I think, if I recall correctly, it is the south.
The south. So they've been working their way from
North.
the south up towards the north, which is the southern edge of the city.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's the next farmstead?
The Tin Fellow Farm, about a day's journey away from here.
But that's the
No,
one
just-
who's
have
just
you know-
been kidnapped,
Mhm.
isn't it?
Yes.
Is there a farmstead
Okay.
next from there?
Yeah, nearer to town from there.
There's a few.
There's a
Okay.
few. Okay. Has there been any sort of pattern in the space between between each of the kidnappings? So it's been every 2 days, every 10 day.
There doesn't seem to be any logical pattern in their kidnappings, I guess you can call it.
Okay, so they're not. It's not every few days. Well,
Right. So
it's not scheduled.
this seems to be quite sporadic. You
You
think?
could say that, yes, it is quite sporadic.
I gotta say, as a tracker, I think we're best off going to the last set of people that were kidnapped or vanished or killed, and starting to track from there, work our way back.
Yes, that would be a very wise decision. On the map, you'll notice that it's next to the border of Cormanthor Forest, which is quite a large forest. So don't get lost in there. But I'm sure you'll be able to make your way out there quite swiftly and efficiently.
While we're here, I mean, we can go get a beer and stuff, right?
Of course. Just
Right.
don't stick around for too long. We never know what might happen in the time.
And
I think we should go.
no, we will. We'll get gone, but we still need some refreshments. So, also, do you have anything to make us official, like, a little token, a little letter, something to say that we're working for you?
Yeah, and she sits down on what's next to one of the tables and scribbles something down and passes it over to Rexomaril. It says, don't attack these fellow adventurers, they are working as part of the Harpers. And then it's signed by her name, Olisara. And there's some other things as well, terms and agreements.
Right, I take that, and he's not going to read the terms and agreements.
Who does?
If you want it, you just
Yeah.
have it.
Can I just have a quick look?
Yeah, so I pass it to her, and I've taken the gold, and I'll go get the first round in.
Okay.
Oh, I just go over to the bar, and I order. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ales.
5
Is
ales.
water free?
Sorry, 4 ales, a water, and a glass of milk.
The bartender at the bar sort of like, he understood the first part, and then he get to the last part, he just sort of like turned his head again and is like, I'm sorry, a glass of milk?
Hey, a glass of fucking milk.
And he sort of like
Milk,
looks,
milk.
and he looks around and he's like, yeah, we should have milk here somewhere, but kind of a strange combination. And then he,
I don't want it all in the same fucking glass. Just want just one small glass of milk.
No. I understood you perfectly. I'm just a bit weirded out. That is all. As he pulls out his 4 ales, glass of water, and a small glass of milk, and then he's eyeing up this milk.
I take them all back to the party. Like I've got them underneath one arm, and the milk in the other hand, and I get up to Mivik, and I nestle the glass of milk in his little pouch where his kitten is.
I think Mivik is still invisible, right?
But I can smell him. I've got a really good smell.
I take off the invisibility when he comes nearby.
Yeah, and I just put the glass of milk inside the little pouch that he keeps his kitten in, and then hand him a beer, and just hand the rest out. And I go take a seat and drink my beer.
The kitten. I was a bit confused. It's like, why is he handing a glass of milk? But I mean,
thank you very much, friend.
This druid would look after the other animal in the party.
Of course. That's how it should be.
I never knew we had such an animal lover in the party like you.
Oh, aye, yeah. I don't want to say I'm a lover of animals, but I do like them a lot.
That's fair.
I'm gonna take one smell of the beer, put it down, go back to the bar, buy something a little more refined, maybe their nicest bottle of red wine, grab a glass, and then go back to the table.
Yeah, he pours a big glass.
As he sits down, I'm going to call him a pompous ass and drink and down his beer in one go.
Yeah, do you want to make me a a Constitution save? I love doing these.
Me?
Yeah, of course. Peter, make me a con save.
I cast Mage Hand to hold the glass of milk for my cat.
And your cat comes out
Constitution
and
save.
licking away at this and sipping away at this milk. Yeah, make me a save. You got
9.
This. Oh, okay, never mind. You like immediately chug this drink, and as you're chugging away, the last parts come to the bottom of your throat. You start to feel it sort of like coming back up again, and you're like, oh. You realize it's not the nicest drink ever. However, you just downed a nice big glass of it. And it might not be the nicest drink ever, but it's still a strong drink. As you start to feel very lightheaded, very relaxed, very much for saving the world right now.
I'm a hero!
And the rest of you, I doubt you're going to do what our lovely Peter did, and you're just going to continue drinking softly away until you're decided to leave.
I'm drinking her water.
Okay. So, you guys finished in the tavern themselves? If you'd like to move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So, after drinking for a copious amounts of minutes in Peter's case, you start following the trail that the map tells you to go, and you arrive in a little valley. The ground here seems quite nice as well. It seems to be, as a farmstead might be, the ground around this area is quite nicely tended. My apologies. But slightly overgrown, which might be due to the fact that no one's been here for a while. And as you arrive in this valley, you pass a little mill house to the left, and its wheel is still turning in a little alpine stream. And you hike up the valley into what seems to be the sound of sawing timber coming from around the bend. And as you can see, what seems to be the base of a new log cabin being erected in the center of the valley. Around that, you see several ruined cottages that are scattered around a southern slope. Nothing more than low stone walls heaped with burnt timbers. The valley is bright but cold. The hills are covered with waist-high chaparral and dotted with sheep. And you can hear the sound of what seems to be someone working away in the newly constructed or constructing lumber mill, a log cabin.
So, should we make a little plan of who wants to do what, or should we all go together? I'm thinking about going and checking out the new lumber mill. There's people to talk to. Find out where these tin fellows went missing from.
I'd like to check out some of the dilapidated buildings myself.
Go have a little sneak around.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the?
Good.
Sorry.
Go
What's the view like towards the house? Can I see quite far around it, or is it just in the valley where the houses are?
As these were halflings, the valley is quite small in comparison to what usual valleys are like. You can see just up over the valley. It's not too difficult to just sort of like hike up the side of the valley and get a good look overview.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up there and see what I can see around and see if anything's coming.
See what your human eyes can see.
Fortunately, it is mid-afternoon right now, so you've got a nice, good view of the place. It's quite sunny right now. It's clear. The weather's clear. Scattered with a few clouds.
And as I get to the top of the valley, I'm going to take out my telescope to have a look around.
Have a look around. Okay. Make me a perception check.
15.
15. Your human eyes, as they scout around the area, they track something in what seems to be the stream leading out from the valley and towards the distant fields. What can only be described as a slightly rotten body of a halfling male in the stream. On it, you see what seems to be a crossbow bolt in its back, but it's quite far away.
Okay, I'll make a note of where it is. I will jog back down, explain to the tracker of what I've seen. Down the stream, one of the possibly a halfling, not in the great condition.
Is he still alive?
I would say a good necromancer could probably get it moving again.
Nice.
Right, so we got one dead halfling already. Let's keep it quiet for now. See what they say over at the cabin.
Okay.
And Rex will head over towards the log cabin with anybody else that wants to come with him.
I'll come with him.
What are you planning on doing?
I'm just kind of waiting to see what the rest of the plan is. I'm kind of not. I'm just being passive right now. I'm just kind of studying all the language.
The most neutral character ever.
Oh, he's gonna not be neutral in a little bit. But I think I'm just gonna check behind them, see if there's like any more indications or clues.
Yeah, of course. Do you want to make me a either an investigation or a survival check?
All right. I'm gonna make a survival.
Okay.
That is a 20, not natural.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. You notice that as you're sort of like looking around, being a bit passive, your eyes see things on the ground. As you look down and you see what seems to be a small trail of heavy boot prints, that converge.
Are they mine?
No, they are not. They are a lot bigger than yours. Alongside that, you also notice what seems to be alongside these large boot prints. It appears to be small ones as well, intermingled with the large boots, and they seem to be leading from here into the forest nearby.
I'm going to call the group and just go like, hey, I think I found where the killer went.
I was gonna walk up and look and go, where?
Over there in that forest, maybe.
Okay.
So, I'll come with you to the forest.
That's a good idea.
Before we head over there,
All right.
let's go and have a chat with the people around here first, and then we can head over to the forest.
So are you suggesting sticking together?
Yes.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's split the party, guys. Let's split the party.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
10 minutes in. Yeah.
Nothing could
Before we
possibly
do
go
that,
wrong.
with the halfling body with the crossbow bolt on its back, you generally get shot in the back when you're running away from something. Which way was it running? Towards civilization or into the forest?
It was running away from the farm towards the field.
Away from the farm.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
As Rex approaches the cabin, what and who does he see?
You see what seems to be a bony-shouldered man, sort of working away on this lumber mill, creating logs for his cabin. And he notices you straight away, and he sort of like goes back towards doing his work.
What race is he?
He's a human.
Human.
Karma will check out the destroyed
Buildings.
mill
Yeah, of course.
while they're going to speak.
Yeah,
with the cool ones.
I'll approach him.
Okay, we'll start with Rex first. So you approach him, and he says, "All right, mate. What do you want?"
It's just coming to have a little visit of some old friends of mine, the Tin Fellows. Apparently, they live here.
Tin fellows. I don't
Right,
know anything about tin foils.
The Tin Fellows, they're little people, not tin foils. Tin Fellows.
So,
They're
no.
like you, only half the height.
Oh, I've not seen any down here. I just moved here with my with plans to get my wife back and my daughters when this cottage is complete.
Right, so how long have you been working on this cottage?
About a day or two.
And you've never heard of the Tin Fellows that are supposed to live here?
No.
Can
Wanna
I
make me an insight check? Yeah.
that little bastard?
I would
Oh.
also.
That's an unnatural 20.
Oh, great. I mean, like, I got a 4, so it doesn't matter. You notice that this guy is lying out of his teeth.
Right. In that case, I move around him so that the sun is behind me, silhouetting me, and my eyes start to glow. I give him a little smile, showing quite large canines for an elf, and I lean in and I say to him in a very growly voice, "Listen, you little lying fuck. I can tell. I know that the Tin Fellows were here. You got two choices. Spill the truth or spill some blood."
Oh,
I will
and I
also. I will
And I
also
step
walk
away,
behind
still
him.
smiling.
Yeah, he sort of like looks at you and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. As you hear the sound of children coming out from the half-built cottage right now, and they come screaming up to him. They look about they look about teenage years. One of them looks like an adult, and they come up to the father like, Daddy, who are these people? Who is these people trying to talk to? What do they want? Dad, tell them to go away. They're also humans as well. You notice that they look healthy. However, they have like what seems to be previous signs of what looks to be malnutrition.
Right.
Could I
looking
make?
over at the kid. Okay.
Could I make a quick arcana check to see if maybe I feel like there might be potential allusion to this?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Children are illusions.
The children are alive.
They're just drunk adults.
17.
17. These children may or may not be indeed illusions, but from the feel of it, you think they might be real kids. However, you're not sure if your eyes are deceiving you.
I've never seen them this short.
Based on the fact that there's children stepping into a potentially hostile situation, I'm going to try and convince the kids to go back inside and get out of harm's way.
The
Yeah. In fact, Rex will, because he's facing away from the kids, Rex will quickly turn and crouch down to their height, but his eyes have gone normal. He's still smiling, but not baring his fangs. And he reaches in and he pulls out a handful of like flowers, like flower stems, and he throws them in the air and clicks his fingers, and they all bloom wildly, like boom, 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 and fall around the kids. And then he points over at Mivik and says, "That one over there, he's got the most adorable kitten you've ever seen."
The kids look at you and it's like, wow, that was cool. But Daddy told us not to talk to people like you.
Good kid.
I'm as I'm seeing Rex do all his magic with the flowers. I'm gonna cast dancing lights and have the lights dance around the kids and try
Okay.
to lead them off.
And can I try and work out whether the kids were being racist or whether the kids were being talking about strangers?
Make me an insight check.
So far, okay, because so far we've pretty much walked into a BNP pub. So yeah, insight check. That will be a 4.
Oh no, you're not sure. You are not sure.
I'm not sure.
No, you're just looking
that's
at the
fine.
kids.
I'm questioning myself.
Yeah, you're looking at these kids and this magic show that just happened. It's like, wow, that was pretty cool. I should
It
probably
was
not talk to him either. Sorry, Osborne. You were performing dancing lights, correct?
Yeah, I cast dancing lights and had them dance around the kids, and then trying to make them chase it so they go away back into whichever ruined building they came out of.
Yeah, make me a performance check. That's not one used on it.
No.
I like
Fuck.
performance.
Natural 1.
Oh yeah. So
Oh.
as you emit your dancing lights, you as the lights come across of these 4, it's 4 lights, isn't it? If I recall correctly,
Yeah.
4 different lights. They start
Well,
coming on like a fluorescent tube in the kitchens where you turn the switch on and it's like bzz, 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 and then it's like and they're like just like really grim, derelict looking lights. And as you like move them about, you start flailing your hands about to try and move these lights, and they just sort of like jostle a bit, moving up and down. And the kids just look at these lights and they're like, "Daddy, what's wrong with those lights? They need new batteries." And the dad turns around and is like, "Son, what is a battery?"
But after rain.
As I'm getting slightly perturbed at these little darlings,
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna go humph and just storm away and look to where, not going too far away from everyone else, probably about 20 feet towards the edge of the woodland, and just look out to see if I can spot anything.
As he's walking past, I say, I thought he was cool.
Thanks.
You can tell from Osborne's expression that he was really not impressed with his performance. As we move on to Karma, who was investigating the other burnt down cottages. If you want to make me an investigation check, and you can see what you can distinguish.
That is 11.
11. Yeah. So the you only heard the news a while back that the place was raided. However, from the damage that you've seen so far, it is quite old. Could be over a week old actually. So where you are right now, it seems to be that the area seems to be a lot less what's it called? Fresh? Yeah, it's not a fresh burnt down freshly burnt buildings. They look like they've been like rotten away while rain has been like pouring down on this building. So it's been a lot longer than you initially thought this place had been raided.
Can I tell how long?
About between 7 and 10 days.
Right. And what do the outhouses look like? They look like they could fit Are they fit
halflings.
for halflings or
They are.
humans?
Halflings. They're very small buildings, these ones. Think of like the Hobbit places, but not like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay, so they're distinctively
They're
half.
distinctively halfling shaped.
Okay, cool. Anything I can find inside while I'm there?
You seem to see rotting food, but you don't seem to find any equipment. You'd expect them to have some form of equipment with them, like hoes, spears, or even
Yeah.
basic carpentry tools, but you don't find any of them. Just food and chairs, small little tables that look like it could just about fit you on it. But you look at it and it looks like if you sit on it, it might collapse under your weight due to how long it's been since anyone even touched these things. It's
Right.
very stark contrast to the log cabin that the person is building, the father of the children.
Um, I'm gonna like step away out of the view of the father real quick,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna disguise myself as a human. Totally different, and then I'm gonna walk up to him and just sort of go like, howdy. I'm so sorry about my friend over there. We're trying to figure out. Have you heard at least about some of the farmers missing?
Yeah, do you want to make me a deception check?
Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm pretty good at that. Yeah. All right, that's a 19.
19. Yeah, he looks at you and is like, he gives you a really long stare. Like he's trying to distinguish something, but the pieces aren't fitting together. And he says, what was the question you asked again, sorry?
Hey, have you heard about some of the farmers going missing?
Farmers going missing. Okay, I guess I can't hide it. I presume you hear about the tin foils going missing, right?
Yeah,
Tin
that's
fellows.
Tin fella.
10. Yeah, the tin fellows
Okay.
is I believe what they're called.
Right. We only came here just to take the land after they were captured. We didn't have anything to do with the Tin Fellows. We just saw an opportunity to get land, and I wanted to take it. I'm not from the most richest of areas. I just wanted a nice little place away from the city. I didn't want to deal with I didn't realize what I was getting into when I thought this land could be taken. And then I've heard so many people talk about these tin fellows, tin foils, tin people going missing. So I just noticed that Peter's dropped from his video, so I'm just keeping an eye
Oh
on it.
dear.
Yeah.
So have you wait, so you don't have any right to you don't have any papers or anything to do this kind of stuff?
I spoke to people in Hills, the Hills place. The name I forgot. Just give me a sec. Hillfar. Thank you. You're getting inspiration.
Yay!
Hey, nice.
I just spoke to people in Hillfar, and they said that this land is up for grabs, and I took it as quickly as I could.
Oh, all right. Do you at least have? Oh, okay. So fair enough. Are they aware?
Who? The Tin Fellows?
No, or the Hill Farm people? It wouldn't be the Tin Fellows for sure.
They know about this.
All right. Have you seen any suspicious activity? Aren't you worried that maybe the same thing will happen to you?
No, I'm not too worried.
Has it been only non-human farmers?
Well, from what I've heard, it does seem to just be non-human farmers.
Oh, all right. So that's, I guess, not good for them, but good for you. All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck on this farm, and apologies again for the intrusions, but we're just trying to make sure everybody's safe. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
No problem.
appreciate it.
All right. You have a good one now. You hear? All right. And then I walk away and I get rid of these guys and I walk over to Rex and I relay the information and I was like, apparently these people heard about these tinfoils, so you were right about them lying, but it seems like it was more just the people. This town's pretty racist, so they apparently don't care. So they went ahead and apparently only non-human people are getting taken.
Is that right? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm hearing this.
I don't know what to tell you.
And he's gonna sort of start to say, look, but you seem to be building some kind of encampment over here with the right kind of people in it. I'm just wondering, does your collective have a name? Do you know is it organized, or is it something I can join? Is it some way I can get in on this? Because I'm interested in that.
Sorry, who are you speaking to again, say?
Going to the
The
farm.
guy built in the house.
Oh, the people in the house. No, they don't mention. He mentions that. No, we're not part of any group. We're not from a rich, prestigious background. We're just here to get a place to live.
Oh no, not necessarily rich and prestigious, but you seem to be making an area that's exclusively human.
Oh no, this is just.
You're organizing it.
We just got this place. We're not here because we're just human.
Your victim circumstance just happened to be building an all human neighborhood.
No. This is far off from everyone else. This should be enough for my family and I to live away from the townspeople.
Okay. No problem. I'll go back and grab that team and say that he's not. He doesn't think it's an organized thing. They're not trying to.
Make me an insight
the
check.
wider group.
Yeah, make me an insight check.
Okay. Well, it's a 1, so.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's telling
the
the
got bad
bold-faced
teeth.
truth. Yeah, you feel for this guy. He comes from a really sorrowful background. You can relate to this dude. He's coming from somewhere where he's come from poor areas. He's not even got his wife and his daughters with him. They're currently still living back in the slums of Hillsfar. It's like, oh my god, could it get any worse for this guy? But you're like, you feel for him, man. You feel for him. You want to help him out. Karma.
Okay.
You notice in the distance near the mill house that you passed at the start, a grey-haired woman comes out of it and sort of pulls her finger and brings it towards you.
I'll skip over to her.
Skipping away. As you skip over to her, she is like, "Are you here about the tin fellows?" She says in like a hushed tone.
I'm getting into the conspiracy. I'm like, yeah. Do you know anything?
Yeah. I was friends with those tin fellows. They came to my mill house, but they didn't attack me. Probably because I'm human. It was about a dozen or so humans. They just raided this area and ran off towards the north into the forest.
Who's them?
The red plumes.
I'm guessing they're wearing red.
I couldn't tell. It was quite dark. My eyes, they're not as good as they used to be. You notice that she's quite old. And she's just sort of living her life in sheltered areas now.
Can I see if she's telling the truth?
Yeah, by all means. Make me an insight check. So far, everyone thinks everyone's telling the truth.
6.
What did you get?
6.
6. Yeah. You can't tell if she's lying or not. But from her posture, the way she is, and the look she's giving you right now, she seems like she's telling the truth. What could an old lady do wrong? I mean, look at her, man. She's grey-haired. She's got she's hunched over. She's been living alone in this mill house.
Yeah, I'm with this conspiracy with you, man. Why did they take him? Did they just kidnap him?
They,
No,
they-
why?
Just people who aren't human. Something to do with there's some event back in Hills Farm.
What event?
Oh, I'm not too sure. Apparently it's some arena.
Right. Okay. I'll go have a look in the forest then.
You're going alone?
I have some friends.
Be careful. These people were quite violent with their.
Did
I could hear the sounds of what seems to be horrific screaming and torture before it went silent, and
That's not-
I could not help at all, for I am just a frail old lady.
Oh, poor you. Okay, right. I'll go and investigate further.
Okay, if there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask.
I'll knock twice. Don't open the door to anybody else. All right?
Thank you. I appreciate the gesture.
Bye.
She closes the door.
I'll skip away to the rest of them.
Okay. The rest of you all see what seems to be a very happy monk skipping toward you in a light-hearted fashion, as if she's just been greeted by a very kind old grandma who was offering her cookies.
There was no mention of cookies.
Yeah.
You never asked.
I want cookies now.
It's too late. She's eating them.
Damn you.
Rex will just say, "You think we got all that we can from here? Should we go and have a look at that halfling?"
I had an older lady there in the mill house.
I had an older lady once too.
She beckoned me over. She was like very scared. Yeah, but she did say she knew the Tin Fellows herself.
Did she know?
And there were people called the Red Balloons. Red.
Do you mean the red plumes?
Yeah, that's the one.
The red plumes. Aye, bunch of racist arseholes.
Aye, it was them.
Yeah, the racist arseholes.
Yes.
In the red.
It was them kidnapping the Tin Fellows.
Right. Well, I think our plan then should be.
But there was talk of some sort of event in town.
Aye, well, one thing at a time, monk. All right.
I want to go
So-
to the event.
So, would you agree that we should go check out this halfling with the arrow in his back first?
Also, I think that's in the same direction anyway.
Oh yeah, she
We have lost
yeah.
our Peter.
I literally just say.
I'm still here.
Oh, hello.
Still there.
That's fine.
So, yeah, should we go investigate the halfling?
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
B.
I'll
Okay.
make you some cookies later.
I don't want cookies.
I'll make them later.
I want some now.
Oh my god. Let's see. I don't have the stuff on me right now. I'll make it later. Okay? Thank you.
Fine.
Jeez.
You
All
never
right.
fast as a monk. Oh, were you from the monastery?
I'm super fast. Yeah.
Were you from the monastery? Just stuff in your face.
That, I'm just gonna dash there and back. Was that fast enough?
You want to see me
No.
dash to the halfling and back? Want to see me do it again?
Yeah.
I do it again.
Okay. So you're-
That's certainly impressive.
Thanks. Didn't even break a sweat.
Welcome back, Peter. Okay. Oh, and he's gone again. Damn it!
No,
You
he's here.
jinxed it.
He's still here. We can hear him, but his video is gone. I've missed his lovely face already. Okay.
So as Karma's running backwards and forwards, I'm gonna saunter over to the dead halfling.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
I'll follow suit.
Okay.
Likewise.
Would you all
Yeah,
like
so
to
we all go apart from Karma, who is running about like a loon.
I keep running around them.
So everyone except Karma, make
Yeah.
a perception check. Karma can make one at disadvantage if you want, as you are running about like a madman on heelys.
That's a 21.
19.
Oh, 21. With disadvantage.
Crit +5.
Go on.
Percepted.
2.
Everyone's here like 25, 19, natural 20, and 2.
I mean, it's half of the 20.
It
It's
is
just
indeed.
missing the 0.
Yeah, and you don't want the 0.
No.
Who needs a crit, man? Who needs a crit? Anyway, so you everyone, even the lunatic Karma, except Mivik, notices that as you are moving towards his body, you notice what seems to be someone hiding in the bushes near this halfling.
I carry on running and I run behind them.
Rex kind of leans in to Mivik and says, "Can you turn invisible again?"
Yeah, sure. And I just do that.
And I just before he turns invisible, I just say to him, "I think maybe getting up close to whoever's in the bushes. Get ready to restrain them. Get ready to hold them." All right.
Oh, I got something better.
Oh dear.
Uh, as I've seen them, I'm just going to cast Mage Armor on myself just in case.
Okay.
Let the kitten deal with it.
Let the kitten deal with it. So right now we have Mivik, who is turned invisible and are waiting to go inside the bushes. What lies in the bushes, we will never know until you go there. Karma is what's Karma doing again?
He's like backtracked and moved in behind the
What is that
person.
rapping?
Yeah.
I try to run around and in confusing manner, and then run around and from behind
More
the
like
person.
more like Monk of the Drunken Fist.
Yeah.
So who's going up to the body?
Uh,
I will.
I'll have
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of the
Yeah.
party are gonna go to the body. Okay, I should make your way towards the body. Go on, sorry.
I'm making my way towards the guy. Or-
Yeah, whoever's
The
pushing.
humanoid in the bush. The humanoid figure.
All right. I make my
And
way
I'm just,
there.
and I'm just standing back from everyone, just
Just in
watching
case.
either way. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to summon my packed weapon, which is my quarterstaff,
Okay.
and I'm going to use it as a bit of a walking stick, but also maybe to poke the body with. Just trying to look non-threatening, but I've just summoned a stick out of thin air at the same time.
Yeah. Non-threateningly poke someone with a packed weapon that you just embedded from the air.
It's okay. I mean, I found a stick to poke a body with. It's okay.
Okay. So as you get close to the body, you notice a crossbow bolt in its back. If anyone wants to make an intelligence check on the bolt itself.
Would that
Just
be
intelligence.
investigation?
Investigation, yeah, sorry. My apologies.
I'll
Yes,
have a crack at
I
that.
will do.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh my days.
That is a 16 plus insight plus 5, so 21.
Fudge.
Oh, sorry, it's not insight, is it? It's
It's
investigation.
Yeah,
So that would be 18.
still good.
I got a stick, so I'll probably work out it's pointy on one end.
Yeah, so as you immediately poke it, you realize that there is little like feathers on one end, and you like the feel of it, so you start like moving your fingers, ruffling through them a bit. Rex comes in, takes the arrow out, gives Peter a look, and you notice that the head of the bolt was treated with some kind of poison. Rex, do you want to make me a medicine check?
Yeah, sure. That would be a 14.
14. Yeah, you noticed that what happened to this halfling, unfortunately, he went down in a really horrible way. He got shot by a crossbow bolt, which then poisoned him as he fell to the ground and then drowned in the stream. Not the best way to go.
Triple threat.
Yeah.
Not a good way to go.
What do I know about the poison? Like, is it like a killer poison, a sleep poison, paralysis?
It's some form of like paralysis poison.
Right. I just I snap the end off.
Mm-hmm.
I throw the feathered end down, and I pocket the tip of it.
Okay, just a tip. Got it.
Yeah, just the tip.
So, Rex and Peter, as you are investigating the body, Mivik, you notice that the bush in front of you starts moving as a female moon elf comes out from it. A very short-looking moon elf. And she starts walking towards the people who are investigating the body, as well as Osborne
I
as well. who's a
don't
bit further back.
hesitate. I just see her walking out, and I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Hold person. Okay, do you mind reminding me what that does again? Do I need to make a save?
It holds the
holds
person.
What do I need to make a save?
Yeah, you gotta make a save.
What save is it?
What is it? Oh, is it wisdom, dex?
It's well, that would be a wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Let's see. What am I aiming for?
You're aiming for 13.
She fails.
All right, I stop her,
Okay, she is
and
stopped.
I go, hey, over here. There's a person.
Yeah.
There's a person.
I leg it over.
Okay, this person
Yep,
is
likewise.
very folded.
Yeah,
What is she
How far is she
frozen
from
in
us?
like a running position or walking over there?
Walking.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna hold her.
Okay, you are holding her
I'm just
quite
gonna
close
hold her and love her.
and treat
gave
her
her-
well.
Yeah. I'm gonna George. It lasts for about a minute, so I'm just gonna let that minute run and hold on to her for a good bit.
Does hold person make you aware of your surroundings?
Yeah, she's aware.
Okay, so it's not like
It's just,
1 minute she's there and the next minute she's like, oh, there is people
Oh,
surrounding me
no.
and I am bagged up in
She's
chains.
just like, damn it, I am
Yeah.
frozen.
I guess I'll
think of
spend
it
this.
as like think of it as like all the muscles seizing up. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, I'm gonna just like grapple her and get her.
Okay.
so I will
Oh, so you're physically holding her.
Well, yeah, but not in a, you know.
So
Weird, like-
you cast whole person on her and stuck up behind her, and you're giving her a hug.
Exactly. And I just go like, oh, don't worry, friend, we're not gonna kill you. I don't think.
Uh, Rex should have got to her by now.
Yep.
And we'll just say, what you hiding in the bushes for?
She's frozen.
Yeah, she can't speak.
She
Yeah.
can still speak.
Oh, can you speak in whole person?
Yeah.
No, yeah. No, you can't because everything's locked. Oh, I could let it go if you like, Rex. Yeah, all right.
You've got hold of her.
Yeah, all right. I let go. Well, I don't let go. I just let go of the spell.
So you're currently grasping her hands or anything like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Well, no, I'm like wrapping her around, like I'm holding her close,
Okay.
like bear hug.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's like,
the quite large.
so oh, Furbog, yeah. God damn it.
I'm 7 foot tall and I'm full of muscle.
Okay. Got it. Got it. So she's now
Tastes great with
grasped
peppercorn sauce.
within the grasped within the clutches of Mivik as she's like, oh dear, I appear to have been put in a predicament. You're not gonna kill me, are you?
Not that I
Hey,
think.
no. Tell me
right now.
what you were doing hiding in these bushes.
Are you here looking for the Tin Fellows, correct?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
I managed to find them before the Red Plumes took them away, and I snuck them away to my camp, and I'm looking for people to help take them back.
I insight her.
Go for it.
Yeah, why
I'm
should we
gonna
believe you?
incite her as well. That seems real
Likewise.
fishy.
Yep.
I get a 12.
Okay.
7.
So
Keep talking.
3.
Yeah.
It's better than a 2.
Yeah.
So Mivik got a 2, and Rex got a
Yeah, 3. Thank you very much.
3. My apologies.
I don't know what I just got. I can't remember. It's a 14, 12, 14.
12. I think it was 12. Yeah.
Karma's
Hold on.
got 19.
Karma got 19.
Yeah.
Okay, where am I? I've lost my spot in this page. Give me one moment. There, found it. Yeah, so you notice that she seems to be speaking ill truths. Karma does anyway. So her face, as she's speaking, you notice that she's looking away as she's speaking it. speaking what she's saying, not looking directly in the eyes of your fellow party members as she's speaking. So there seems to be some form of lie hidden amongst these words.
I'm going to poke Rex and just whisper to him, "She's filming us."
Yeah. Rex puts his face even closer and just gives his little smile, showing his fangs, and just says, "We think you're lying. Now there's two choices.
Let me guess.
You can either spill the truth and we'll all be friends, or you can spill some blood." And he's gonna actually use that to cast Charm Person.
Okay.
So can she make me a Wisdom save?
Got it.
And just as he's saying that, I want to telepathically put in her head, if you don't tell the truth, something very bad is going to happen to you from the inside out.
You guys are grim. Wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
Right, I got a 6.
So we're now best friends.
Right.
Thinks I'm-
Okay. Right. So
Come on, sweetheart. Tell us the truth, and we'll get a drink sometime.
I'm gonna drink some time. Oh man, how I've longed for a friend. It's been so long since I've been alone in these woods. I've been looking for my lover who's been missing for the entire year, and I'm so sad. I need to find her. Apparently the Red Plumes have captured him, and I've been told that I need to find people to help in the gladiatorial arena. So I found you guys, and I wanted to take you to him. So yeah, drink sometime.
He takes a little second, puts his arm round her, and just says, "What's your lover called?"
How long have they been? About 20 seconds. My lover's name is called Aris. He's a surface-dwelling drow merchant.
All right. Well,
Oh.
I'll strike you a deal. You just lay off getting people for the arena for just a little while, and I promise you, I'll try to find your lover and return him to you.
Oh my god, you would do that for me? We've been
I'm
friends
very
for
good at
so
finding
long.
I'm very, very good at finding people, sweetheart.
Oh my god, well, I can't believe it feels like we've been friends forever. But
It does, it?
yeah. Oh my days. As the minute passes, she's like, she's a charm person. You're aware of what you're saying, aren't you? Okay. She's like, holy moly, what have I just said? What have I done? I don't even like drinking. Please, you have to forgive me. I've been trying so hard. Obviously, I need to get my lover back. It has been so long since I've seen him, and I'm just a miss without him. And you can see her visibly start to like bawl a bit, and like her eyes start tearing up, and she looks like she's about to just like burst out in tears, but she's sort of keeping it to herself, or trying so hard to keep it to herself.
I tried to cast men to cure broken heart.
Oh.
I came here to roll, not to feel.
Yeah,
On the show's tagline.
I promise to try and find him, and I make sure that she gives me a full description of this person and where he was last seen.
She starts discussing Aris about to you. He said he came from the Underdark, and he had this fungal illness known as good roots, only to be captured by the Red Plumes about same time that the Tin Fellows got kidnapped. I was gonna call him Tinfoil then again. So last they heard, or last she heard, was that the Red Plumes currently have him captured in the arena.
Right. Well, like I said, you hold off sending anybody else to the arena, and I'll find him for you.
And is that same with the Tin Fellows? So are they in the arena?
Yes, but you'd be very hard struck. This is this place they're in right now, Hillsfar. It's it's gone really, really horrible over the past few years.
So-
Go on.
How do you deliver these? How can I put it? What they think of as undesirables. How do you get them to the arena?
Well, the red plumes, I direct them to locations, or I find them myself, and then the red plumes raid their camps, and I've been telling them over and over again that I will sell them these combatants, and she's like, inverted commas, combatants, if you just give me back my lover.
What if you take us down there? Would that work? If you took us to these people so that we could maybe infiltrate this arena, find the Tin Fellows, find your lover, maybe try and deal with this from the inside out?
The tin foils right now, they're actually, God's sake. the tin
It's the
fellows,
fucking Tin Fellows, jeez.
the tin fellows right now, they're actually in the forest. They're still under the at the red plumes camp. I can take you there if necessary.
Aye, take us there first then.
And she's like,
is there?
pardon?
How many red plumes is there?
There is about a dozen of them.
Right.
Before we go in, do we want to possibly go in as captives? We've only got 2 humans. I have a disguise kit. Do we potentially want to make ourselves look like the 2 humans look like combatants, and then perhaps try and infiltrate?
That's depending on what the plan is.
I could also turn invisible, so that way we at least have that extra whatever.
She mentions to Peter.
4 half elves.
We have had occasions where we take humans in as captives as well. It's not out of the question. It's just
Okay.
in Hillsfar, it's very unlikely that humans will be put to the arena. This arena is a whole new level of masochistic. Is it masochistic? Are you like Okay, yeah, masochism with these people. It's awful what they do to these poor innocent people.
So, are we all in agreement
So
then?
humans-
Yeah, we go to the camp first, and then we look at possibly taking down the arena.
Are we going to let her take us into this camp as captives?
I think that would work the best.
I
Because
can-
The only problem that I'm thinking with that is that they'll take our weapons.
They won't take mine if they can't see me. And I can take the weapons, and I could bring it
Yeah.
over.
And I do not never a captive, so I'm going to try and portray someone wanting to buy some combatants.
The alpha. I've not actually told her name yet. Her name is Dariel. Yeah, she introduced herself. Says, "Oh, by the way, my name is Dariel. After you, bound me, gagged me, told me the truth, and made friends with me." She says,
Just a Saturday night.
We didn't kill you.
That's a good point. You didn't kill me, and I'm thankful for that. She says, these combatants, they're given their weapons back at the end. Even spellcasters get their ability to cast spells. But it's
all I'm worried about is not having weapons when we're inside this camp.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen after this camp. I just give the combatants, and then they do what they must.
Can we just try and retrieve the Tin Fellows without making ourselves known?
Aye, we could. You're feeling particularly stealthy.
Yeah, a bit.
I can make myself
Calm.
look noble as well. So I'm wondering whether perhaps and Osborne we go in as people that are looking to bet on or something like that. You guys can sneak with stealth and invisibility, and we'll go in as a distraction.
Sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a plan
Yeah.
to me.
Okay.
The camp where they're at right now, they're just camping until they start traveling back to Hillsfar, because it's quite far from here. Bollocks. It's about 2 days travel from the camp
Okay,
to
so
Hills Farm.
basically people will be coming up to them trying to buy combatants, so to speak.
Yes. I will be going to the camp right now because they currently have the Tin Fellows. And if I find anyone else, they'll just take them off my hands.
Okay, so this is what I think the plan should be. I say we all give our weapons to Mivik. We get close to the camp. He turns invisible. We let this lovely elf take us in as if we were hostages. Once we're set, Mivik can sneak up, give us our weapons, and we can fight our way out once we know the lay of the land.
Okay.
All right.
So let me just get this straight again. You're going into the camp with no weapons, and Mivik will be holding all your weapons until you allow yourself to be captured. At which point you're going to go with them back to Hillsfar?
Well, let's.
I'll be like.
I mean, if we stay in the camp, then we can find out whether we can free the Tin Fellows there, or whether we need to wait until we go to the arena.
Okay.
I'm not sure whether that's a good idea.
It's fine by me. Come up with your own fucking plan then.
I'll be like R2D2 in episode 6 of Star Wars, you know?
The MVP.
How much do you trust me, Rex?
Jesus, that's a fucking tough one.
Oh my days.
About as much as I trust a hungry bear.
That's
What?
understandable. Do you trust me more than the elf?
Oh, hi, yeah. I mean,
Good.
we've travelled with you. We know you. I know what to watch out for. The elves knew.
Okay, and telepathically to Rex, and I'll tell this to each in turn, bar the elf woman. Let's go with the plan, but we will turn on her as soon as we get in the camp. Just follow my lead.
Everyone turns an eye.
I respond in message as well. Yeah, all right.
Mimic. Just the complete neutral agrees with everything. Let's go. We'll turn on her.
So I will turn to Dario and say, your plan is sound. Please lead the way.
Make me a deception check, mate.
Just the way you said that was just like an automatic comply. It's like, you have been access granted.
22?
22? 22?
Plus 5 to deception.
Oh my days. Okay. Right. Yeah, she's like,
Well done, Neil.
oh, she's like, oh, okay, thank you. And then she takes you down, and she like goes towards the valley and like shows you a hidden path that leads really deep into the midst of the forest.
Okay.
And she starts leading you down this very long dirt path that's surrounded by lots of flourishing trees. And then the light in this area starts to get really dark as the foliage around you starts to take the light away from you. So it's dim light right now. So everyone else except the humans are fine. In fact, you're all fine because it's dim light anyway. And she takes you to just what she stops for a second. And I wasn't expecting this, god damn it. Yeah, so she takes you just to the outskirts of what seems to be a camp. And she turns around and says, okay, we're just near the camp. I need you to do what you need to do.
I telepathically message Osborne and I say, do we do it now or?
No, so telepathically back with the pact. Not quite yet. I need to arrange her first.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Arrange her.
I could do it right here, right now.
Rex just gives him a look like You better be fucking sure about this.
So I'm going to turn to him and goes, so how far away are we from the camp?
Okay, you're about 200 feet away.
200 feet away. Okay.
Oh my god. I just remembered something. Oh no. Okay, go on.
Can I sense any mines in a 30-foot radius of us other than our current party and woman?
Any mines?
Yes.
As in, like, you touch them and they go boom, or trap, or nets and shit like that.
No, as in people. Mines. Head mines.
Oh, mines. Okay, got it. No.
Okay. So, right, everyone, let's go with the plan. Please give your weapons.
I hand over my scimitar
Such a flight attendant voice.
and my bow.
In an event, that oxygen is.
And my
left
crossbow,
the vehicle.
my packed weapon.
Okay.
I just hand my packed weapon and then it disappears again.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I hand over my my daggers and my crossbow, but my packed weapon.
Thank you very much.
Okay, she's
Okay,
really
so I'm gonna
confused
beckon.
at this point.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put my kitten in my breast pocket and put the weapons in the satchel.
with telepathically to Mivek. Can you edge up and tell me when you first see a guard?
Oh, I respond back, yeah. And I turn invisible, and I slowly walk as close as I see the first guard.
Okay. So, let me give you a short rundown of the area that you're walking into. Do you want to make me a stealth check, by the way, with advantage? Because it's quite
sure.
It's quite a bushy area. With advantage.
Oh, advantage, all right.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Oh. That's that's a 15.
15. Okay. Right, let me find this area.
That's pretty good because I rolled a natural 1. That was gonna be bad.
Yeah, that would have been quite bad.
It would have been spotted out. The whole thing would have went kaputs.
I know. It would have been interesting to say the least because I'm not sure what the fuck to do right now. Okay, so you walk toward a camp.
Yes.
Not a camp, the camp. Just let me get it up again.
Right.
Yeah. So you walk up towards the camp. And you noticed while you're going down there's a cart trail that crosses like a little small river. And you see 4 wagons outfitted with large cages arranged in a train formation. Sorry, I've got a bit of gas. God damn
No,
it.
you're fine, God. Don't worry about it.
God has got gas. 2 of the carts appear to see. You appear to see what seems to be filled with really miserable-looking halflings. You can hazard a guess who these people are. The third one contains...
Tin marrows?
Yeah, tin marrows.
All right.
The third one appears to hold a very irritated boar. And the 4th cart is empty. Around the camp, you see a patrol of 6 what appears to be patrolmen. And 1 nasty-looking dude in the middle. He's got lanky black hair and has an unsightly build.
How far away am I from the group?
You're about 180 feet away.
Damn it. All right. I'm going to back up about 60 feet.
Okay.
Just keeping an eye, and I'm just going to telepathically tell Osborne what I see, and it's like, there's some guys, and they're like a big guy in the middle, and then there's some people in a box that's like you could see through, and then it's not good.
Okay. So, in the group, I will telepathically say that to everyone. So, the group is aware. I will telepathically back to Mivek and go, where was the main dude?
The main dude was in the center.
Okay.
Like it's like a sign formation, stop sign, and there's like a thing in the middle. There you go.
Excellent. Seems good. I'm going to turn to what's her name? Dariel?
Dario.
Yeah.
Dario.
And just go to her,
You can't go on, it's Dario.
just lightly touch her on the back and go, I'm trusting you, and this is what I need you to do. I need you to go into the camp and tell them that you want to join the gladiatorial arena because you want me to represent you, and cast suggestion on her.
Okay. Alright,
You're a
I'm
bad
what's my save?
man.
What's my save?
You're a
Evil.
very bad
Wisdom.
man.
Mivik, you have no idea what's going on right now.
I know.
Okay, what's my save?
13 wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. So what are you suggesting to her again? You want to join the gladiatorial?
She is distraught that she would like to join the arena, and she would like me to represent her as her manager.
Right. Okay, so you're going in with her.
Yes.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing then?
Well, we don't know what that conversation.
I will have telepathically told everyone that's what I was doing.
Right. Okay.
Okay. In that
Rex
case,
is not happy. Rex is holding his tongue, but he's not happy with this.
Osborne will just turn at him and wink.
The sly wink of an evil man as his lust for power continues to grow.
Yeah, Rex is gonna wait to see how this pans out, but not happy. He's a good guy.
yeah. See,
So
I don't know. Peter wants this all to go, the whole thing to come down, but I don't know about how he feels about this. Gonna wait to see how this pans out.
Is there buildings around where they are?
no, there's no buildings around. Just the carts, a few, and a lot of bushes. You notice that these bushes are really, because they're so large, they can be used as half cover, or to hide behind for half cover.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna also relay that to Osborne as well.
Okay.
Got it.
And we'll domino effect it to everybody.
All right, cool.
So if she starts walking up, can you tell me when I'm within 30 feet of the main guy?
30 feet of the main guy. Got it. Okay, so you start walking, having a nice little stroll, and she. How long does suggestion last?
8 hours.
Right. Okay.
It's constant.
I should really plan every D&D session that I'm gonna DM with you guys, as nothing's gonna go the way I expect it to.
Yeah.
I think I should do that every time anyway.
That's kind of like the #1 rule of thumb.
Yeah, I've been it's been a while.
You're doing a great job, though.
Okay, so you thank you guys. So you get to within like 30 foot of the main dude, and you get a nice good look of him.
So I'm going to instantly telepathic message him.
Okay.
Do not be alarmed. This is very weird. This woman is going to betray you. Do not trust what she says.
Okay.
Are you saying that to
The main
me?
guy.
Oh.
Okay. Make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yeah, or just no. Persuasion or deception, whichever one.
Natural 20.
Oh my days.
Accepted.
I love when the plan comes together.
Oh my god.
Okay. So you can see this guy, and you immediately hear him speak some words to himself, but you can't see what's going on. But then he just sort of looks around, and he calls his guards all around, and he's like, "Someone's here. Keep an eye out. Look for people right now."
And I will telepathically message him again. I'm coming straight through the front gate. Please, I am wearing black leathers. I am unarmed. Do not trust the woman.
I think you have the wrong number. There is no gate here.
Okay, through the main entrance.
No, it's like the main area. I got you. I got you.
Douche
No,
to
it's
me.
fine. Yeah. So you hold on. I thought that was my flatmate, but I think he's still out. Right. Let me go back because I need to scroll back up. So as you come waltzing in, the guards
I will
all
in a
charge.
flounce.
Go on.
It will be in a flounce with flourish, like the noble that I am.
Mm-hmm. Mivik, where are you in this situation?
Oh, I'm just gonna try to calm the boar while he's doing that.
So you're inside the camp with them, right?
I'm gonna stay close, but I'm gonna keep distance, just keep watch.
Okay.
Or actually, you know what? If he goes through the main area, will I still be able to see him?
Yeah.
All right. If that's the case, I'm gonna stay in the area that I am because I'm able to reach Rex, and I'm just gonna relay what I see for Rex.
Okay. I'm just gonna stop for a second because I really need to use the bathroom. So use this.
That's fair. Let's take. How about this? Let's just take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be back for everybody.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Just to
Yeah.
clarify, right now it's 10:30 for me. This might end at about 11 for you guys and 12 for me, if everyone's okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
It might be a long
Should
session
be fine.
because we're not even halfway yet. So good.
Sorry.
So good. It's fine. Nah, I like it. It's been a while, but I enjoy it. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly go bathroom and have a quick smoke. So, be back in 5.
Okay, see you guys in 5.
5.
Okay, are we out? Baylor, we can't hear what you're saying, mate.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
should we? I don't know. Shahed? I think he actually just.
Gone to the bathroom, yeah.
I think he's left it the way it is. But yeah, just everybody mute your mics real quick, and we'll just come back to this.
Okay.
Hello? Oh, okay.
I was very confused there. I just thought B's
Yeah,
face.
someone.
By the morning.
Okay.
Someone's speakers are feeding back, I think.
Yeah. Let's
Oh no, stop now.
Okay. Need my other phone.
I might have a battery. That's right.
Stop it.
Go B, go, go B, go.
Yeah, cheers, man. Cheers. We know he's everybody's favourite.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Don't worry. Karma's
You're
gonna
all
bite you.
my favorite.
Aw, Mimic.
Yay.
In a debate, no.
No, you still win in a debate because you go, I'm a girl and I don't care what you say.
I don't do the girl card, if you haven't noticed just yet. I'm like, green hair don't care.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why? I used
Yeah.
the girl card.
And I realised that there's a set of armour because we're doing a Monster Cirque shoot on Sunday in a fucking cave.
Oh, mate, that
I
sounds
was supposed
sick.
to be finishing off bits of armour. All of these plates for the armour all need whip stitching by the morning. They do, because otherwise I won't get it finished, and I've got like 3 of the things to fucking do tomorrow. So I should have been whip stitching the entire time that we were doing this, and I forgot.
And with that being
Well, it's done
said,
now.
we're back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hey!
Okay, let me just put my.
So when we last left our heroes,
we
or
saw Osborn.
heroes and a villain.
We saw Osborn about to make one of the most smartest and/or stupidest decision in his life.
Nah, there's plenty of more stupid decisions he's made.
Hmm.
Okay, let me just do this real quick because I need to sort my windows out. Okay, and then this one can go here, and then I can write down how Osborn is gonna die.
Spectacularly.
Hey!
That's all that matters in D&D. It's not whether you live or die. It's how the adventure goes.
Of course.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Let's get this show on the road. So, before the break, we saw Osborn about to talk to our wonderful evil villain looking dude at the front. I'll give you a bit of a description of him now, actually. Let me just load it up because I have lost it. Okay. So yeah, he's lanky. He's got black hair and he's got an unsightly build to him. He looks very confident in the way his posture looks right now, almost as similar to yours, Osborn. And the 6 patrols around him, they're all wearing very hefty armor and wielding weapons right now that are all immediately put towards you right now. Is there anything you'd like to say to them as their longswords trained on you? 3 of them have longswords trained at you, and 3 of them have crossbows ready to just pounce at you.
That's fine. I'm just going to open my arms like I have no weapons
Okay.
and keep my pose quite regal.
Mm-hmm.
Good sir, I hear you're a man of unquestionable knowledge and reputation.
Oh,
I
dear.
believe. Yeah, Osborn's a dick. I am always in the pursuit of coin. This elf would like to use my managerial abilities in some sort of arena. From where I am from, I used to run such events, and I'm quite interested in getting involved with such a thing in this new place I have never visited before. And I hear that you are the type of people who can help me break into such an endeavor. I have many fighters of varying different skill sets who would be valiant competitors in your arena.
The main dude sort of looks towards his other men, and then he shakes his head, and he looks towards the elf as well, and just sort of like shakes his head, shakes his head in disbelief, and he's like, "And what makes you think you have the capable fighters for my arena?"
Oh, a demonstration, of course. Pit one of your fighters against. I've been teaching her a few things. Maybe let's see how well she does.
Okay, so he points to the main dude. Points to.
I would just like to remind real quick that I am in range to relay all of this, what I'm hearing, to Rex.
Of course, and as you are watching what is going on, you see 3 crossbow bolts come skewering out of their heavy crossbows, and all land on Osborne as they all make an attack towards him. Give me 1 sec. So, 1 crossbow bolt comes flying out and makes an attack of, oh my days. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, you take, what is it now? +2. You take 4 points of piercing damage. And a second one comes
that's
out,
not good.
and a second one comes out. You're seeing this, by the way, Mivik. Second one comes out, comes charging towards you. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. And that does 10 damage to you. And a third
Yeah,
one,
so I've got plenty rolled, it's fine.
and a third one comes out. Does a 17 does hit.
Yeah,
And
17.
that does 1 damage towards you.
Okay.
And before the other 3 who are about to attack you with their longswords try to go for you, you can make an initiative roll and see if you can have chance to retaliate, as you're now heftily wounded. Mivik, you also notice what is going on, and you hear the sounds of Osborne's demeanor echoing throughout this lovely area.
Literally,
Can we all make initiative rolls?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far are we away from all of this? I didn't actually
200 feet.
get later that. 200 feet. Okay. That's fine. So,
because none of you buggers followed.
well,
You went in on your
no.
own.
Yeah. That's fine.
I mean, I'm here.
Just seeing if I can. Yeah. Okay.
I like
Cool.
clear
Initiative
dice.
roll,
The
sorry.
clear dice rules.
Okay, and last one. Wow. Okay, as the main guy says, you'll have a use in the arena once we take care of situations right now. And Osborne, since you're the first one in the fray, tell me what initiative you got.
19.
19. Ooh, nice. Osborne. Got 19. Peter, what did you get?
16.
16. Mivik, the one in
10.
the distance. 10.
I was
Rex?
getting really worried about that boar.
Oh, poor boy. Rex, what did you get?
I got 22.
22. And Karma.
9.
9. Oh
9.
9.
9.
no. Okay, let's do this.
We're all
right now.
critters.
Yeah, true.
Rex.
Yep.
Then Oz. Then
Mimic reminded me of Puma, so
Well, you know, I fell in love with the character way like it quickly became my favorite.
it's like the fact that they managed to find time to go and see him near the episode now. I'm like, yes, Puma, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I was just like,
7, 8.
I was like, I want furbolgs to be like that's their dialect, and I wanted it to be like this. I was like, oh my god, it's the best.
All Furbog Canadians.
Or like from North Dakota.
Rex, you hear the sound of, like, immediately nature just sort of like vanishing away from the distance. So you hear the sound of very faint screaming in the distance, or like really confident howling as it appears someone appears to be hurt.
Right. I'm gonna gather that his plan has just gone to shit, as I heartily expected from a less moral character. And
Don't be judgy.
I'm gonna jump, land on all fours, and as I do that, I turn into a direwolf.
Okay,
And I shoot forward at top speed.
got it.
So my top speed would be, let me find it, because I have it here somewhere. Direwolf. So my speed is 50 foot, but I will dash. So I get 100 feet towards the main guy.
Okay. Once you're near the camp, yeah, you'll know. Karma is-
You know how badly I fucked up.
It was going well until you might realize later. Okay, so Rex dashes forward 100 feet, and you hear the sound of a direwolf like roaring and like rustling every single bush. Osborne, it is your turn. You are heftily attacked by the crossbow balls. Do you want to make me a con save?
Yes. Natural 18.
Natural 18. Okay, yeah. You feel something in these crossbow bolts, but they don't seem to be affecting you as much as you imagined.
How close is everyone to me?
You are not aware right now. You know Mivik is nearby because you can...
No. How far are the bad guys?
Okay. Everyone is in... 3 people are right next to you, 5 foot away. The crossbow men are about 20 foot away. One of them's right next to you, Mivik, and the main dude is about 15 foot away.
Okay, so...
One of the guys is next to me?
Yeah. Unaware of your presence. He's near the boar cage.
Okay, so the 3 that are 5 foot of me, and in... What's my language? Where the fuck's my language? In Abyssal, I am just going to go, I will drag you to the depths of hell and cast Arms of Hadar.
Okay. One sec.
Everyone has to take a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Yes.
It's really hard to do without an initiative board.
You know what you really need?
Go on.
You
Sponsor
need
us,
a
mate.
DM kit by the Cognitive Merchant.
Sponsor.
There we go.
Yes.
Oh man, that leather padding would have come in great if you just went to cognitivemerchant.co.uk and bought some great gear there. With new braces on the way.
You could
Maybe even...
nicely lit your surroundings from our torchlight candle range.
Exactly.
Oh, man. That would have been absolutely perfect.
Maybe a little more solid rolling with some metal dice from darksilverforge.com with promo code BNB Tavern to get 15% off your purchase.
Right, make those saving throws, you.
Yeah, I'm getting them out. Saving throws, okay? Okay, +1. Number 1, 7. Number 2,
I would have given
11.
you a point of
Number 3,
inspiration.
17. So one of them succeeds.
Specs.
So the one that succeeds takes half damage.
Okay.
Everyone else is going to take full damage, plus they can't take reactions till the next turn. 6, 12, 15 points of damage. Necrotic damage.
Interesting. Necrotic. And half of that is 7. Okay. Are you doing anything else?
They're still
I'm-
alive after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to step behind the elf woman
Okay.
and keep her between me and everyone else as I step backwards.
Okay.
Because I'm-
Shield.
Okay.
Oh man.
Midfield.
Right, okay. I'll make sure that every time I attack, I will roll a 50-50 chance of hitting the elf or you. Unless it's a magic attack.
Oh, man. I made this like promise I would find her lover and return him.
Yeah, you promised. I didn't.
Okay.
I was away looking
Fine,
at
you can
woods.
reunite them.
Say.
You can reunite them in the afterlife. It's fine.
Okay. Is that your turn, Osborne? Are you moving away, by the way?
Yeah, I'm moving,
30 foot
keeping
back.
her between us, yeah, and trying to get to some cover where I might not die
30.
much.
Might die much. Okay, so you have a bit of cover right now. And I'll say it might
Death is only the beginning, according to my patron.
Okay, next on the list. Peter, you hear the same things that Rex hears, and you see your druid friend turn into a very hefty, strong wolf and dash forward as fast as his muscly legs can take him.
So am I too
You're
bad guy?
200 feet away.
All right. Then at this range, the only thing I can do is double dash just to get there.
Okay.
There, I still can't do anything when I'm there. Unless, what's the actually? Tell a lie. What is the range on that? No, it's 90 feet. That's fine. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do from this range. I need to be pretty close.
Okay. Next on the list is the patrols. So, first one goes to fire another crossbow bolt at you. Let's do a 50-50 chance. Okay, so if odds evens. We'll say Osborne's is odds and the elf is evens. So, first shot.
More like odds born.
Yeah, Osborne. The first one hits you. Well, or does it hit you actually? Let's find out.
Lies.
Does a 12 hit you?
It does not.
It does not. Ooh, as a crossbow bolt goes screening out and into the bushes on the side. Second one, odds or evens? Evens. Does it hit the... It does. Right, okay. Yeah, and another crossbow bolt comes off and tries to aim at you, but instead hits the elf.
Yes!
For...
Oh.
Oh no, darn it. Yes!
Oh no, drat. It appears the elf has been hit for a total of 3 damage.
Oh, that's a shiner.
That's a shame.
Oh no!
Third one is third one is an even, which means another one hits the elf again. Or does it? Let's find out. +2. No, it does not. The two the 3 with long swords come charging at you. Can they get to you? Yes, they can. And the first one makes 2 attacks on you. If they hit, the first one hits Osborne. But let's see if you manage to avoid it. +3. For a crit.
Jesus.
Ah,
Okay, this might hurt.
I want to get a death scream.
Okay. And it hits you for... Are you kidding me? A 7.
I'm down anyway.
Okay.
Your father
You,
smells of elder breeze.
You as you notice, the sword hit you. It doesn't it just knocks you out, so you're on 0 HP.
Cool.
Mivik, you notice that they're taking glee in knocking him out, and they lower their weapon now that they realize that the the threat has been taken care of. They start speaking to her while the rest of the party are making run down. They're saying stuff like, what was that all about? Can you explain to us what you're doing? Do you want your lover back? Are you trying to get yourself killed and your lover killed? And she's suggestion. Is that in play still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Or no, wait, hold on. Wait,
It's
isn't
just-
concentration?
No, it's just 8 hours. She tries to do it
Oh,
for
right.
8 hours till she succeeds
Right.
and gets
okay.
to do what I've told her to do.
Okay.
Ouch.
So yeah, she relays the
Well
information that she
played.
was like, I want to be part of the arena, and they're like, don't worry, you'll join him in the arena. Just you wait. And then they knock her out. The other two knock out the elf. So now there's Osborne and the elf, Daryl, who is currently knocked out. Next on the list, it is.
I did not do my turn.
No, it's not your turn yet, because technically it was still the Red Plume's turn, and they all knocked her out.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I'm not bothering with the attack rolls because I don't want to roll. Brett's also turn doesn't matter. Mivik, it is your turn now.
All right. Did the guard that was right by me walk away to the other guys? Okay. I'm going to go to the boar. And because I'm a furbolg, plants and beasts can understand me. So I'm going to speak with the boar
Okay.
and say, I need your help, and I need you to trust me. We're going to get you out of here. Okay?
Make me an animal handling check.
Do I have advantage because of the furbolg thing?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, that will be a natural 20.
Oh my days. So many natural 20s. The boar just sort of like grunts a bit and is like, can he speak to you? I don't know.
Well, he could like nod or something. I'll tell him if you're on board with me, nod.
The boar just sort of like nods a bit.
Okay, cool. All right.
The cage you've noticed is locked.
Okay.
It needs you can unlock it with thieves tools, or if you want to bash it open.
I will just let's see. Do I have anything good for this? Just gonna check real quick. I don't think I do. I think or could I use the mage hand to unlock it?
You need. I think it's a rogue thing to unlock.
Okay, I'm gonna take my dagger and just try to unlock it with that. Picklock it.
With your dagger. Okay, I'll allow that. Yeah, make me a dex check with disadvantage because you're using a dagger.
14.
14. You try your best to open up the cage. Make me a stealth check as well.
Okay.
We'll say with advantage because you're invisible.
Oh, okay. That's a lot better. That's a 19.
Okay, yeah. So you very cautiously try to unlock this lock on this cage, but you're not getting anywhere with it. You're just sort of like fighting against the lock, and it's just sort of like you're pulling it up, but nothing is happening right now. It's not opening.
Okay. Do you see? Do I see the keys anywhere?
No, you do not.
Okay. I'm gonna say. Let's see. All right. Do I see them being dragged away?
You see, they appear to be binding up the Osborne, and they're gagging him as well. So they're gagging him, and they're putting some weird, what would you call it? Cuffs on him that interlock his fingers and brace his hands.
All right. Well, this isn't good. I'm just kind of. Oh God. All right. I'm just gonna. Well, all right then. Who's the closest one to me?
One of the crossbowmen.
All right.
They are currently all within 5 feet of each other.
All right. Burning hands.
You'd have to. Okay, you're gonna have to describe to me because they're in like a not in a cube formation. They're in like three of the crossbow men are currently on outlook because they've just seen a man walk up to him and be like, "I want to join the arena and sell some people." So they're very alert right now.
Okay. Let's see. I'll do this. I'm gonna Misty Step. I'm just gonna tell the boar, be right here. I'll be back, and then I'm gonna Misty Step over behind them, and I'm gonna burning hands the other
Is Misty Step a action or bonus action?
bonus action.
Okay, okay.
But it's still 2 spells.
Yeah, I don't think you can
It's
cast.
a cantrip, are there?
Yeah, you can't cast 2 spells.
Yeah, you can only cast 1 spell per round, unless it's a cantrip.
Yeah,
My bad. All right, then if that's the case,
you can get up to them and burning hands a lot of them though.
I could, and I would also probably catch Osborne on fire, and I don't want to do that because he hasn't been too bad of a fellow.
Not to
I'm lovely.
Well, he's horizontal. If
Yeah.
you do it and it's off the ground, like at
Yeah.
shoulder height, you'll miss him surely.
All right, well, if that case, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Aim up.
Probably.
Oh my days! So you're gonna
Osborne
aim
is-
up away from Osborne.
Osborne
Yeah.
in the ether is going, I approve of this action.
Okay. Okay. Right.
So I'm gonna try to sneakily do it.
Sneakily do it. Okay. It's a dex check anyway. So you'd be able to get all 3 of the longsword users, one of the
Oh, that's
crossbow
fine.
members, and Brex, which is the guy.
All right, fair enough. That's cool. I'm down with that. I'm jiggy.
Okay, so you
Doesn't hit Osborne, so it works. Hey.
Okay, so you very nimbly sort of like sneak your way towards the collective of the group, and you shoot your fire in a burning formation which can get as many people as possible. In doing so, it will break your invisibility, I recall. 'Cause I think invisibility works.
Yeah, it does.
Any action. Anything but movement, really.
Mm-hmm. I guess picking locks is an action, but I'll let that go. Cause
All right, well, fair enough.
it's too much effort keeping track of everything. Right, so first one. Let's see if this guy makes his deck save. No. What am I aiming for?
You're aiming for a 13.
Okay, first one succeeds. Second one got a natural 1. Wonderful. Third one, 10. So the second one and the third one take a hit. And just so I know, so second and third one takes a hit, and good old Breximus got a 21. So roll
Alright.
your damage.
So, all right, cool. We're gonna go ahead and just roll for that damage. That's gonna be a 3d6 fire damage. Not bad at all. Should probably grab these earlier, but that's fine. All right, cool. And then, ooh, that looks pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. If they succeed, they take 5. If they fail, they take 10.
Okay. As that happens, they all turn around to see a furball in a position just like as everyone stares at them. As it stares at him like, oh dear, what have I done?
Why, hello there, friends. And did anybody die?
Nope.
Fuck. All right, cool. Well, good game, guys.
Karma, it's your turn. Oh no.
So how far away am I?
You're 200 feet away.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I should have gauged that, but I didn't.
I'm just going to start running towards them. So I'm going to double speed and dash as well.
Okay, so how much
The
is
dash
that?
as a bonus, I should say. So that's 120 feet forwards.
So you're within 80 feet now. And that's our turn done. Okay, so let's go over the list of where everyone is. Rex, you are 100 feet away. Oz, you are on the floor.
Yeah.
Peter, you are 140 feet away. 0, 0. Mivik, you are as close as a man can get, just almost as close as Oz. Like 5 feet away from them. Karma, you are 80 feet away. I would have allowed
This is
you.
what happens when you split the party.
I thought you were all following.
Rex, you are within 100 feet. You can do what you need to do. What are your plans now? You are still dashing forward as a direwolf can.
I will. My plan is to dash forward to the leader guy
Okay.
and pounce on him.
Okay. Dash forward to the leader guy.
Am I close enough to do my attack at the end?
Is it an action to dash or is it a bonus action?
It's an action to dash.
You won't have a attack opportunity, unfortunately. So you'll get right within range of them, and you just snarling at them.
Yeah. Well, I'll just do it as if like I bound over, but it takes me that little bit longer until like my next go to be able to complete the action.
Okay, that's fine. So
That
you're
makes sense.
just out of range, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll move at a speed so that I'm within 30 foot of him.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Oz, you are unconscious, but not dying. Peter, you see your fellow party members slowly disappear into the shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
So I'm gonna move up a full 30 feet, which should put me within 90 feet of someone.
No, it would be.
No, I was
110.
160, wasn't I?
Yeah, 110.
110.
Yeah, you're 110.
Okay, that's fine. That one's off.
Also, because of the shrubbery, it is very hard to see see distinctively who's who. But you can notice a wolf.
Okay, that's a wolf. Okay.
And it is dim light.
Wolf. I could probably see where fire was.
That's true. You could
We
probably
just,
see the
when I
engulfing
got
flames with Mivik
So,
in the
yeah.
pose. Dab on the haters. Dab on
I'm
the
going
haters.
to aim an
That would be like Mimic.
an Eldritch Blast.
An Eldritch Blast. Okay.
An Eldritch Blast right where I saw the fire.
Okay.
20.
Just gonna take a shot. You can see. You'll be able to hit one of the.
I saw the fire.
Yeah, you'll be able to see one of the. What's it called? Patrols.
Mhm.
If you want to make an
Oh,
attack.
troll guys. Okay. Yep. Not gonna hit. So the 6 plus my spell mod, which is not a lot.
11.
11 thereabouts.
No,
And
that's
then
not gonna hit.
because I've got the. Didn't think it would.
No.
That's cool. No, it's extra damage because of the cantrip. That's fine. All right. Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Okay. So, Mivik, you see all these people turn around to you. And
Hello.
They give you a look of lust and greed within their eyes as 3 of them try to attack you with their long swords. So,
Oh, that's not good. All right, cool. It's fair enough.
first hit on the first guy. 6
Uh-huh.
does not hit, I presume.
Or, just barely.
And he goes to swing his sword again. For another 6. Oh,
Again?
yeah.
They get 2 attacks?
Yeah, they get 2 attacks. Second guy
Alright.
goes to smack
At
at
least
you.
you go this.
I'm just like desperately like while they're attacking, I'm turning over and like holding the satchel around me and like putting my back towards them just to protect the kitten.
One of them, does the
God,
19
the kitten.
hit?
What?
Does the 19 hit?
Yeah, it does.
You take 5 points of slashing damage.
Oh, we living out here.
Okay, and then he attacks again for 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
And that will hit you for 2 damage. And
Alright, so
then,
I've taken like 7 damage altogether.
yeah.
Okay.
And then the third guy goes to swing his sword at you.
Alright.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
And that will be 2 damage. Freaking hell.
Alright.
And he goes to swing his sword again.
Alright, fair
for
enough.
A 13
Yeah, that hits.
for 6 damage.
Alright, cool.
And then one of them shoots a crossbow at you.
Okay.
Does a 10 hit you? Oh, not 10, sorry,
No.
12.
Yes, it does.
I thought we were supposed to have advantage with knowing about this situation.
It has gone completely south. It has gone
Oh,
completely
man.
south. And you take a whole 7 points of piercing. Do you want to make me a con save?
Okay, yeah, sure. That's absolutely no problem.
Not a problem at all. No, not an issue. Not an issue at all.
Alright, 23.
Okay, yeah, you feel like a poison, like ingest coming into your system, but you shrug it off as another crossbow bolt comes flying towards you.
Okay, good.
For 16.
After,
First game and first TPK, I see.
as I'm being shot, I desperately tell the boar while I have my crossbows in my bag, and I put a little bit in the cage, like, please protect this kitten.
Oh, not the kitten.
So 16 hits, and it will hit you for 9 damage.
All right, well, I'm down and out, folks.
You are down, and you are taking death saves.
All right, cool. I will go ahead
the
and
third one comes up to you and gives you a potion of healing.
what?
And heals you for, is it 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You doing this?
Yeah.
Doing this?
The third patrolman.
Oh, okay.
And you
What?
get healed for 5.
Okay.
Then
All right.
it is now the leader's turn, and the leader, he decides not to use magic because that would be unwise. He attacks you with his greatsword.
Please.
Does a 13 hit?
This guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Do I manage to tell the boar to keep the kitten safe?
yes, you did. You did.
Okay. Good.
And he knocks you unconscious for an 11. You are down, but not taking death saves now.
Okay.
As they all turn towards the big bad wolf, staring them down, and they're like, "Oh fuck." Karma, it is your turn.
So I'm still 80 feet away.
Yeah.
So what's the layout now? What can I see in front of me?
You see a unconscious Osborne, an unconscious Mivik, a kitten meowing as stuff is happening around it. A boar looking very angry. Six patrolmen, 3 of them wearing with longswords, all surrounding. 3 of them surrounding Mivik, and 3 of them now trained a crossbow at Rex, and Breeks, the main dude. He is laughing maniacally as he beats down Mivik.
Have they noticed me yet?
No, they have not.
Okay, in that case, I will try and hide.
Okay, go ahead.
The one sensible member of the party.
Well, we'll see how this roll goes, eh? That's 18 to hide.
Okay, passive perception. Let's have a look. I don't think any of them will have that high passive perception. No, they don't. Yeah, you are hidden.
Okay. And as I am hidden, I am going to slowly and carefully move closer,
Mm-hmm.
but not too close. I want to stay at least 30 feet away from them.
Okay.
I would have, because I've basically run up in the previous round, I would have seen the other guy feeding the healing potion to Mivik, right?
Yes, you would have seen that. Make me
Cool.
a perception, not an insight check.
Insight.
Yeah, insight. Try and decipher what's going on from the situation. Why did he give him the healing potion?
Not 20.
Oh my days. What is with these nat 20s? Okay.
Yeah.
So-
That's my first one.
So, from previous conversations, you've noticed that they talk a lot about this arena. And
Yeah.
they're talking about getting combatants for this arena. So what you can decipher is that they're keeping these guys alive so that they can take them to the arena once everything's calmed down and they know they're safe. Right now, they realize that he put the crossbow ball put Mivik in a position where he was gonna die or bleed out to death. So they gave him a potion to get him back up to then beat him the fuck down again.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, I will remain hidden till all this blows over.
You're not going to help me out.
You're on your own.
You are all on your own. As
Are they all going down?
oh no.
Oh,
Right. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I know I said we'd finish this game and do Curse of Strahd, but we're still not even halfway done yet.
That's okay.
Oh,
If
man.
next episode
God.
we're still finishing this one, it's
Yeah.
all good,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So
begin.
you Mivik, your pleas have been answered. Unfortunately, you're not alive to hear it as the boar charges out of the cage and bursts this gate wide open and immediately goes for the nearest creature within his sights. Now, normally, this would have been you. Unfortunately, you are down, so he goes for the first patrolman that he saw in his sights, and he goes to smack him down with his great tusks.
Yeah.
Go
That's
on
my
board.
boy.
And he makes an attack for a 22.
Totally on board with this.
Yes.
22.
Tusk him good. Tusk him hard.
Yeah. And he hits him for a 7.
He was bored of being in that cage.
Holy moly. Hold on.
But he's left the kitten.
He immediately gouges one of
He's
these
protecting, I
patrols
didn't say anything.
and he like howls this like piggish roar as the patrolman is now skewered deep within one of his tusks, and then he immediately runs off into the forest. And completely left you guys.
So my cat is just kind of hanging out in the broken cage.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's fun. That's fun. Next on the list, we have Rex.
Yes.
You are within range.
Yeah.
I presume you weren't going to be hidden because you were dashing your ass around there.
Yeah, no, I'm within 30 feet of him. Like, yeah.
You had your pants on his
Yeah.
back.
Uh,
Okay, so that one's dead.
so I finish my movement, like the 30 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and I lunge for his throat.
Okay.
In my direwolf form, I'm going to do a bite attack.
Okay.
There's nobody else like attacking him. The boar's not attacking him, is there?
Mm-mm. No, the balls ran off.
Well, that's me not getting pack tactics.
That's just unfortunate.
There's a 12 hit.
12. It does not.
Okay. Right. That's my action. That's my action.
Okay.
What I am gonna do is, as I miss,
Mhm.
I will kind of like have bumped into him, like not landed quite right,
Yeah.
bump back. I spin round, and as I spin round, I change back my half elf form,
Okay.
and I where am I? Wrong one. And I look over at Mivik, and I say, like I just shout over and say, "Don't you be fucking sleeping on the job. Little bit's gonna need you." And,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
and I cast Healing Word on him. So that is 1d4.
Plus your
Plus-
modifier.
Yes, I'm trying to remember what my modifier is.
Wisdom.
Yeah. Slow phone. So that's +3. So you've got 5 points, and you are conscious.
Well, all right then.
Okay. Oz is down. Is that your turn done, Rex?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Osborne Grayshan still graciously on the floor. Regal as ever. Peter,
Gently snoring.
gently snoring. I wouldn't call it snoring. I'd call it more.
It's like one of those royal sleep like snoozes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his second nap. Peter, it is your turn. You are from far distance away from these people right now, and you see all hell break loose.
Okay. I'm 110 feet away in the last
Mhm.
round. I move another 30 feet. That will put me within 90.
80.
I'll be over 80 feet away.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. In that case, then, now that I'm within 90 feet, I'm going to use my bonus action to hex one. Alright, I'm gonna do. So everybody's taking damage, haven't they?
Everyone's taken damage. Well, no. 2 of the crossbow people haven't taken damage.
2 of the crossbow people haven't. Okay. Believe damage, didn't they?
Pardon?
Even the big guy, the boss.
He's taken damage.
Yep. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna cast hex on him.
Oh no!
So I'm gonna cast hex on him as a bonus action, and then I'm going to use Toll the Dead.
Oh jeez.
Oh no, I'm not. That's got a 60-foot range, and I'm at 80 on.
Yes, you are 80. That's the
Wow,
one.
that's fine then to know.
12 damage, isn't it? Cantrip.
What's your hex?
Yeah, it is.
What's your hex giving him disadvantage on?
Ooh, he's been used.
Oh no, Ross.
Great sword, isn't it? I'm still here. Hi, can you see me?
Hello. Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, I can see you now.
Cool.
Just couldn't hear.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, he's using a long sword, so he'd probably need strength for that, wouldn't
He's
he?
using a great sword, and still
Great
strength.
sword, sorry,
Yes,
but-
still strength.
And still strength. That's fine. So I'm gonna do strength unless anyone's got any better ideas.
Nope, that's all good.
Strength, does that just
Cool.
make his it just make his, is it skill checks? Is that correct?
It says disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah, ability.
checks. So
Ability.
not skills.
Yeah.
Then. It's okay. There's a distinct difference if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it doesn't affect
There
him
it
when
is.
it's swinging his sword, but if we were to try to grapple him or knock him prone,
Yeah. Got it. Okay, so now he is
And
slightly
then-
weakened.
Slightly weakened. I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast
Got it.
at him because that is it, and it gets extra damage if I hit him.
Mm-hmm.
So attack. That's a natural 1. So
Oh no,
fuck's sake,
that is not happening.
to die.
Okay,
he's hexed. Woo!
he is indeed hexed. He's not turned into a frog, but he is indeed hexed.
No.
Okay, so is that your turn done, Peter?
Yes.
Right. They 2 of the longsword users turn swords towards the elf who has just turned back from his scary direwolf form back into his human self, and they go to smack him down. As the first one comes up and makes 2 attacks on you. First one is longsword. So let me get this up. He does a smack for 5. I guess that doesn't hit.
Nope.
And his second attack is a 5. Again, guessing that doesn't hit. And the second one comes in to attack you for a unnatural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
And that will do
No,
7 points
hit.
of damage.
Oh. Oh.
So squishy.
And then the second attack of his longsword for an 18.
Yep.
And that will do 6 points of damage.
Oh. Okay.
As 3 crossbow bolts come shooting towards you. First one is a +2. So for a 90.
What?
For a total of 8 damage.
8 damage.
Are you down? Nope.
Nope.
How?
One more hit, I am.
One more hit. Okay.
I think we need to set a new rule. Osborne's not allowed to lead.
Yeah.
Brex tells the other patrols to lower their weapons. He looks good enough to finish as he comes walking up towards you in a nice little stroll. In fact, you were right next to him anyway. And he goes to smack you down. First hit for a 6, that doesn't hit. And on his second hit, he will go for an 8, that doesn't hit. However,
No.
he has haste, which means he gets to attack again. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
Oh, no, not 12, sorry. It's a +6, not +3.
No. We'll go with the 12.
Yeah, the 12's fine.
Yeah.
35, 15. 15 would have been the actual number.
Still doesn't hit.
Does it not?
No, I got 16 armor class.
Shit, son. As a 20.
As he that rolls a natural 20.
No, it was an unnatural 20. If it was a natural
Yeah.
20, he would have got a savage attack.
Yeah, 20 hits.
And that will hit you for 2d6 +3, so 13 for.
Yeah. Down.
Yeah, you're down. So he like conks you with the back of his greatsword, and it knocks you straight in the skull as you feel this like sensation of numbness wash over your face. As he's looking at him, like, okay, who's next? As he's anticipating more people to come jumping out towards him. Karma, it is your turn. Mivik's down. Karma, it is your turn. You are.
Well, no, I'm actually back conscious.
Oh, no, yeah,
because
you are,
I'm
aren't
really
you?
worried.
You are, aren't you? Okay. Oh, if I knew that. Oh yeah, I forgot you.
Heal
were conscious.
me!
You know,
Kick their ass.
they weren't aware of
Alright.
you being resurrected, so you are.
Yeah, he'd have still been lying on the floor.
Okay, I'm going to stand back up and grab my kid and turn invisible.
Heal me!
I don't have any healing spells. I'm not a cleric. I'm a sorcerer.
How does your invisibility work, by the way? Is it a spell?
No, it's a racial trait.
Fucking
How many
hell.
times?
Oh
many
yeah,
times can you
it
use
is
it?
verbal.
How many times can you use it?
As many as I want.
Just on every turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Holy
Go.
moly. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you turn invisible.
I am gonna. I do that, and I grab the kitten, and I put it in this. And I'm looking around, and I'm looking around to assess the situation right now.
It's pretty dire. Dire wolf.
Okay. How is everybody's space? And one of them is dead now, aren't they? Because of the.
One of them is dead. 2 of them look quite wounded, the longsword users. One of the crossbow users looks decently hurt. 2 of them look like they've not even been touched. And Brex looks like he's having the time of his life.
All right. I go. Are any of them near the other cages?
No, but as you're currently assessing the situation, one of them pulls out a horn and blows into it, and it emits this loud horn noise as it emanates through the forest as more birds flutter out from the sky and insects like glisten away from the situation. Sounds like a war horn.
Okay. These guys would be more, guys. Let's see here. I desperately like whisper to people in the cages that look awake and like look not like they're totally in the gutter and like, are like, hey, are you able to fight? Are you able to fight?
Say again.
Hey, are you able to fight? Are you able to fight?
No, we can't fight. Who's speaking?
Okay.
Who's there? Am I going mental? Oh my god, we've been out for so long. I'm hearing voices.
Don't worry. It's not your figment of a. Okay. So where's Peter?
Peter is about 80 foot away. He's about 90 foot from you now because you're talking to the not kobolds, the tinfoil group.
Okay. Tinfoil. Okay. And and then is Rex alive?
Rex is not alive.
You're down?
Yeah,
Rex got beat down.
Are they around him?
Yeah, they're taking his weapons and they're sort of looking to
Do I see
gag him up.
What about
The evil Brexit is above me.
Evil Brexit. Oh dear.
Evil Brexit as opposed to good Brexit?
Yeah, they're the good
There's
Brexit.
no good
There's
Brexit.
no good Brexit, mate.
I was about to say. And then Karma, where is she?
Karma is 30 foot. Yeah, she's 30 foot away. My apologies. She's currently hidden. You are not sure where she is though. You can't see her location because she's hiding.
Can I make a perception check to see if I see her?
You rolled a 19 on your stealth, right? No, you didn't. You just hit, didn't you? If I recall.
I did. I have to re-roll my stealth.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine for stealth. Because you're invisible.
Okay.
And currently, right now, they're preoccupied. Unless you roll like a fucking 1, which is possible.
I just looked up the invisibility for firbolgs. It is supposed to be once per rest, long or
Oh
short.
shoot. Okay.
Okay. With
Yeah,
that in
it
mind,
says
for the sake of this,
you can.
we'll say when you fell asleep you had a rest, but I'll.
I didn't. Oh shoot, you're right. Okay, I see it as like. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit more specific. So
Read the fine print, folks. It's gonna be good for you.
For this sake, since we're already so far into it, I don't want to bother going back and doing everything again. So we'll say.
No, that's fine. Just yeah.
Yeah, let's start back at my conversation.
Yeah, let's go back to the conversation which Mivik was having. He's like,
Okay.
So we've just been.
I don't know
Have
what
a
to
film
do
next,
because I'm not
okay.
gonna be of much use. But I can't. Like if I fight, I'll die.
that is very obvious. You're noticing a similar thing that Karma noticed as well. They're not killing them; they're taking them hostage. You notice that Rex, as he is beast form, right? You don't need to cast spells or anything. Like you don't need to do semantics. You don't need to do vocals. You can just turn into a beast, can't you? Got it.
Yep.
They are like they are tying him up quite heftily in some really, really strong chains, and they're bringing out what seems to be a really tiny cage for him to sort of keep him in.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fall back,
It's like a pet cage.
and keep my distance,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna message. I'm just gonna send out a message to Peter and Karma.
Is this gonna be like a global message so everyone can hear it? Like, if you can hear me, reply back.
No. I'm gonna do it to Karma and then to Peter.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell them both. Do not engage. We're going to just go in there and free them when all this calms down. Cause I just heard the war horn go off, and that's pretty fucking bad.
Oh dear. Karma and Peter, you hear this mental thought come into your head. Oh, how far is the range of your message?
120 feet.
All right, okay, so you get both of them. It's like a really, really bad radio. Oh, good radio, sorry, my apologies. Crystal clear image. Yeah, Peter, Karma, you both hear this message, and you also heard the war horn as well. It's very loud. You think bad things are coming your way. You can also see two of your friends on the floor being, well, one of them's already tied up, gagged up, blinded, and finger locked, and the other one is getting put into a pet cage.
Okay. based on the advice of my companion, and what I've heard as well, and the way I've watched so many of my party members go down, I'm going to slip on my fancy robes that I get with my background, and my ring of fake. What's it? A ring of fake Duke, so I can basically pretend to be someone more posh.
Like one of the red balloons.
Basically just gonna put on some fancier clothes and.
Oh. No, Peter.
And lag.
It's part of their emblem.
Could you say
I'm
that
still
again? Yeah, you just lagged a bit. Damn it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna put on my fancy robes and my ring of. And then make guys get to,
went out at the exact same time. Oh no.
Logo. Disguise kit.
Okay, so you're gonna try and
Can you hear
disguise
me?
yourself. Yeah, we can hear you. You're just cutting out a bit.
I think that ring is so secret that like Skype's just like
Yeah, it's cutting out. Even Skype
Is there
doesn't want to
another
know.
member in the room?
No. So you're gonna try and disguise yourself as a red plume. Is that correct?
Basically, just I'm not going to do anything specific. Just kind of, if they bust me, then I can at least be like, "Wow, that was an amazing fight!" Woo-hoo. And yeah, they've not seen me shoot any. They've not noticed me as far as I'm aware.
No,
or have they?
they noticed abilities
An
come
Eldritch
down,
Blast.
and the fact that
Yeah, they
Brex
noticed
is
a bunch
still
of random
hexed.
things exploding around them, but nothing hit.
Yeah,
So
Brex is still hexed, by the way, so he is very aware that he's been weakened.
that's only good for a little while, I think. Hex is only good for it's up to an hour,
Yeah, so
but it's
he's-
concentration, so I can drop it whenever.
yeah, but he's
Yeah,
still
but
aware of this.
So I don't think that they know when they've been hacked.
Oh, do they not?
I don't think so. No.
No,
Okay,
it's yeah.
okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, you'll have to excuse me. It's I'm still a bit rusty from not DMing for a while.
Hey, that's
But-
all
That's
good.
cool. Yeah, I
Good.
think like if he might notice that he's a bit weaker than normal,
But I
at
think,
which point he can get it removed,
I
but it
think
will
he's
but will
like,
burn off in an hour.
I think he's too busy swinging, flailing, bashing dire wolves, cocky Osborns, and a really and an invisible and like an invisible furbolg that just keeps disappearing and reappearing into an existence.
Yeah.
They've
yeah,
noticed
he's
you
been
disappeared, by the
attacked
way.
by a wolf, a cow, and a human in the last 10 minutes.
Pretty much,
and
yeah.
He's a bit freaked out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've noticed you've gone missing, by the way, Mivik.
That's good.
Okay.
All right.
So, with that in mind, no, he can't do anything about that. Fuck. I would have loved to have caught you out there, but you can't. Right. So Peter and Karma, you two are aware of what's going on right now, and this is where I'm going to end this session because it can lead to some
Okay.
very interesting situations in the next time. Because right now we have two party members who are down, one who's invisible on the verge of dying, bleeding out of his asshole.
Where did that crossbow bolt go?
Karma, the only Karma, the only one who's sane enough to hide while everything else is going down, and Peter deciding to dress himself up as a wannabe, appears to be Red Plume Patrol, and see if he can aid his way into the ranks.
We're doing this again?
This did not work well last time.
Mivik, you don't know what's going on right now. You just sent the message off, and it's like, okay,
I
they'll get the
know.
message.
I'm speaking outside of Mivik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright,
This
well.
went for a lot longer than I imagined.
That's totally fine. We'll work it out. But either way, it was super fun. Thank you, Shahid, for constructing this together. This is super fun. I'm having a great time. Are you guys having a great time?
I'm
Oh,
enjoying
yeah.
myself.
Sorry for ruining your plans and carefully crafted.
Oh no, don't
Oh,
worry.
man, you are getting next game. You are in trouble, boy.
Next game when you wake up, oh hell's gonna break loose. But
And I I promise to pretty much screw with any ideas you have.
Oh, it's fine.
And with that, we won't screw with any ideas of you trying to follow this channel. And also, if you want to check out the previous, if you want to check out this episode, if you missed some of it, you can go back to YouTube. We'll be uploading this on our YouTube channel. It's in the link below on the Twitch chat. Please follow and all this good stuff. Thank you to Kyle Good Merchant for bringing these amazing guys over here. Thank you to Ross and Neil for also playing. Thank you once again, Shahid, to broadcasting and DMing at the same time, with dealing also with a roommate. So that's very impressive all on one end, and also dealing with Spanish internet.
Yeah,
with that being said,
good actually.
Oh, okay, impressive. But either way, we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.